minutes. Oh, that's a really big number. All right. Let's see. 495. All right. 495 is a moral quandary. Telling a secret. Your friend tells you that they committed a crime. They explain they are having trouble sleeping at night and feel you are the only one they can trust with their confession. A few days later, you read in the paper that someone has been arrested for your friend's crime. Do you go to the police and tell them what you know? Do you encourage your friend to confess and warn him if he does not do so, you will? Or do you say nothing because you will not betray your friend's confidence? Wow. All right. While you ruminate on that question, would anybody like to, for a recap inspiration, a bardic inspiration? No, wait, other way around. For a recap inspiration, a DM inspiration allows you to reroll dice, give yourself advantage, that kind of thing. You want to do that before we kick things off? Give me a recap of last session. Roll a d20 into chat. We got a 1 from Eastmark the Forgotten. Going once. Going twice. I don't see any other dice. Eastmark. At least I don't think I've seen this. You're up first. What happened last time?
I haven't done one of these in a long time.
Okay.
All right, I'll try to get this out without coughing.
Okay.
Eastmark has joined the party, The Walking Dead in Kresik. Why, you ask? I don't remember. He is updated on the party's adventures by Tiernan and told of Irenia's death. He is affected appropriately, as his sister was part of his whole world. After he is updated that the party is resupplied and reinvigorated, the Walking Dead sans Darius have an audience with the Abbot of Kresik. The Abbot is different. He's less agitated than the last time the party met him. He's asked if he would assist with bringing back Irenia Kolyana back to life. The Abbot declines, as he says no soul returns untarnished and believes his magic will be perverted by darkness. The Abbot then goes on this tangent, sort of, about how he tells us of the broken history of Barovia. The Dark Prisoners, including Vampire, reached out to the Dark Lord Strahd von Zarovich and tried to tempt him. Strahd was tempted by Vampire, as he coveted his brother Sergei's wife, Tatiana, and he also feared his own mortality. He looked for a solution to extend his own life and to force Tatiana to fall in love with him, not Sergei. Vampire gave him both. Strahd killed Sergei at Sergei and Tatiana's wedding, and fate took hold as we see Barovia today. Strahd then went to pursue Tatiana after he killed Sergei, and instead of allowing her to be claimed by him, she threw herself over the balcony of the castle, and the mists below took her. She is his weakness and his curse, according to the Abbot. There was a second ask from the Walking Dead that came from Shane Masters, as he wished for the Abbot to allow him to remove the taint that surrounds Shane. The Abbot also declines this ask, and states that he would destroy Shane instead, and even offered to obliterate Daniel. It is determined that they must carry their burdens for now, and that offer was delayed. There's a couple quotes that stuck with me from that conversation, and I'll bring them up here. The Abbot said, "I will do what I will do, and you will do what you will do. At the end, I will find you." And the second quote from that conversation comes from the Shane Masters himself. "It's never too late for anyone. We are all worth the effort." As a side scene, Tarakimedes then meets with some merchant travelers from Valakai going to Kresik. He learns that Lady Fiona claims to have brought forth the sun due to Valakai's faith in the Dark Lord. He then kills them all. The group reconvenes, and we move to the stones near the burned-down windmill, where the witches were. The Seeker begins the ritual at the forest megalith to break the Dark Lord's spawn from the land. Of note, he oils himself up and snorts a powder off the back of the Seeker's dagger. A large bear and her family appear, and Tiernan must defeat it alone to complete the ritual. And that's where we will begin today.
That is a great recap. Thank you so much. Go ahead and take your recap spiration, Eastmark.
Just calling out my drug habits right there on screen.
Is that what your takeaway from it? I mean,
Yeah.
okay. You do what you have to do to survive.
Supplements, my friend. Supplements.
Okay.
Are we sure Tyrion's not Russian?
All right. Who would like to answer the question? The moral quandary. If you would, roll a d20 in the chat. All right, we got a 3 and a 15 going once, going twice. All right, Eastmark, answer the question.
I don't think Eastmark is a snitch.
Okay.
So I think that he would say nothing because he would not want to betray his friend's confidence.
Wow. He wouldn't even go to his friend and try to drop some like Catholic guilt on him. Like, you're gonna let this person?
I don't know if Eastmark's a very like. I don't think he's kind of that guy. He's kind of like he's a sponge and absorbs some things, and he doesn't really express a whole lot.
Damn.
Especially with all the stuff that's happened to him now. What's the point?
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. That's a good attitude to have in the situation he's in. That's for sure. You may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during the
I would
campaign.
like to hear from Daniel Harwood.
Daniel Harwood, are you willing to answer that question?
I had a feeling that would happen.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Daniel would not, because I mean, it's it's not his place to say, and it's it's an alleged crime. I mean, we don't know the details. I mean, yeah, his friend said it, but like, what's the other side of the story? He doesn't know, and it's not really his place to get in the middle of all that. Plus, he goes to the cops. The cops are like, "Well, what are you? Are you involved?"
Oh yeah,
in this,
aiding and abetting. Yeah, aiding and abetting.
It's like that's getting him on the radar.
Why didn't you come forward right away, sir? Why didn't you come forward right away? Yeah, I got you. Okay.
I want it. Got my own misdemeanors to worry about.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. That was the scariest thing I saw at the haunted amusement park last night. There was some people dressed as cops. All right, let's go. All right. It's an American joke. Anyways, or Italian. Carabinieri will kill you. All right, we'll continue the beating up of this bear in front of her family. Yeah, murdering this bear in front of her family. Just normal things. Let's see.
Feel like, for the record, I should point out I tried to avoid that multiple times.
Okay. I don't see that on the record. I listened to the recap. It didn't say. It just said you did cocaine. So.
No. I did some powder.
Oh, some powder. My bad. Withdrawn, Your Honor. Withdrawn. And then I look at everybody in the jury and I wink at them because they know you did cocaine. All right. Let's see. What do our notes say here about what happened last time? Combat ends entering round 7. Trachomedes has passed to Tiernan. All right. Well, Tiernan, obviously this is the end of the combat. I don't know why I went and got the music. All right. Let's go.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to finally get this thing down to 0 and then it's going to regain 3/4 of its HP.
Oh, it hadn't done that yet. Oh, shit. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna start stabbing, or I guess continue stabbing. Oh, nice. I missed one.
All right, let's see what happens here. Okay. So, wow. I installed a mod that's supposed to make these chat cards smaller. It is not delivering. All right, let's see what we've got. That's gonna hit. Let's see. Apply some damage there. That's gonna hit. Oh, she dropped the 0. All right, so that triggers her special move, Unstoppable. These Barovian bears, they get like a second energy tank they carry on her back. She heals up 56 hit points. All right, and then you keep beating her up. You're saying that this one missed? Do you have like a disadvantage to your attacks for some reason?
Oh, I thought she had an AC of 14.
No. She's definitely a big mountain of hit points. All right.
All right. And she'll take 3 more stacks of bleed then.
All right,
From
so
the
here we
dagger.
go. Dagger, dagger, dagger. All right, and then her bleed goes up to 24. Jesus Christ. All right, anything else from Tiernan?
Nope.
All right. Okay. Let's see. She's gonna steal. Yeah. As she steals, we go into the next round. Tiernan went. There he is, and then Bear. Okay. All right. She takes 24, but then halved because she's raging, so 12. And then she will recklessly just start attacking you as she do. So here is the first claw attack. All right, 27. Here's the second claw attack. 27. And then since both of those hit, she will initiate a bear hug. And each of those causes a stack of bleed in addition to the damage. Bear hug 27 for 22. And then she will try and bite you with her mouth. A 20 for 19.
I will use a sidestep to avoid the last one.
Okay. All right. She passes to Shane Masters.
Shane's going to just attempt to calm and comfort Zelodi again, just to discourage her from interfering.
Sure. Yeah. At this point, I think the 3 remaining bears have accepted their mother's decision, but they're just sort of like watching with sort of a cold, almost bestial, like, yeah, like a penguin watching the baby.
Yeah.
It spent like months hatching after marching, get carried off by an albatross. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, nature is cruel. Is sort of the vibe.
Then I will just hold a persuasion check just in case at the last blow she decides to, try to do something drastic.
All right, fair enough.
And I will pass to Daniel.
All right, Daniel.
All right, Daniel continue bolstering Tiernan,
Okay.
and he will pass to Tarakimedes.
All right, Trachomedes.
He's just going to kind of stalk around the battlefield, watching it.
Okay.
Nothing real much.
Okay.
And then just go into action and just move the thing. Just have it slither around, just watching the.
Okay. Oh, okay, like 180 of you kind of thing. Like you guys doing a perimeter, like nobody gets in. Okay.
Pretty much.
All right.
And
What do you
that's
pass to?
Ismark.
All right, Eastmark.
Eastmark chills. He's not going to interrupt this fight.
All right, beautiful. All right, Bear Family watches. Bear Family will pass to Mother Bear into round 8. I guess. Yeah, that'll be it. Bear Mother is up. Tiernan, she got you grappled already. So she's going for it. Claw. Alright. Claw. Okay, so a 29 and a 24. If both hit, she's going to do a bear hug.
Yep.
Alright. 29 for 31. She releases her grapple and then try to reapply the bite. 23 for 16. And then your bleed would go up by 2 more. There's just so much blood. Like the earth inside the circle is just this sort of dark red mud at this point, from the amount of blood coming out of the bear, and you to a certain extent. All right, you want to steal?
Yes, please.
All right, your first attack's gonna be at a +1, or whatever you decide to do.
Yeah.
I think you can only miss the bear if you get a 1.
Amazing. Ready for 4 minutes? No.
Right. You start emptying attacks into this thing. Let's see. Another piercing dagger strike. Another piercing dagger strike. A third piercing dagger strike. And then finally you stab forward with the spear of Kavan, sacred weapon of the Gwani people. And every hit opens up fresh wounds. She just keeps going. As her bleed goes up to what, 27 now?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Anything else from Tiernan?
Nope, that's it.
All right, fair enough. Does anyone have anything interesting that they do? We'll just pass through. Who do you pass to, Tiernan?
Rocky Meanies wants to kind of analyze this ritual as he's watching blood being spilled, so I'll just throw out a Arcana check.
Okay. I would probably want a religion for this one, but Arcana's good too. But give me a religion as well. All right, so religiously, your mind, which is no longer, if ever, a physical thing, and has been dulled by eons of confinement. You don't remember what the religious significance of this is, but you do understand that this is very much a blood ritual, a sacrificial ritual, and a druidic, like, primal ritual. What is happening here is not even the culmination of the ritual, but the beginning of the ritual. Something is going to happen after this bear dies. And you imagine that it is going to involve some very powerful, old primal magic. But you do not, with your religion check, know exactly what that is going to entail. You do know that anyone sensitive to powerful magical events will be aware that this is happening.
Okay, interesting.
Yep.
All right. In that case, he is going, seeing it that this battle is getting close to its end, he is going to. Oh, we don't have elevation anymore. He'll take off into the air and kind of just like flap about 30 feet up.
You guys should still have an elevation thing. It might not be the top one anymore. There's this weird question mark now above the.
Looks like it's light sources.
Yeah. Do you see a little number though for elevation beneath that?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
You go torch, configuration, picture, whatever the bullhorn is.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Elevation tooltip position default change.
That was really smart. He's smart.
What was the thing, Spark?
He just posted a picture of what we see all around our tower.
Okay. Huh. I wonder why your elevation is hidden. It might have something to do with the levels mod, but it shouldn't have hidden your ability to adjust your height. Let's see. Elevation scale, lock elevation. Oh, prevent players from changing their elevation. There it is. All right. Okay. I don't know if it's back for you guys or not, but so you're gonna take flight and then.
Yep, take flight 30 feet in the air, and I think he's just gonna kind of keep a lookout for anything else that may be coming towards the area once this thing's concluded.
Okay.
So that's it, based on the information that he gathered.
All right,
So-
fair enough. Who do you pass to?
Daniel.
All right, Daniel. Same as before.
Yep, keep bolstering.
All right.
And
Who you pass to?
We'll pass to Eastmark.
Eastmark. All right.
Eastmark doesn't know what's going on. He's just making sure that Tyrion doesn't die. He just
Okay.
chills and passes
All right.
to, I guess, Shane?
All right, Shane.
Yeah, I just pass through. Nothing.
All right. Bear family passes to Mama Bear. Mama Bear into round 9.
I'm gonna use my interrupt point.
Okay, you haven't used it yet? All right, gotcha. All right.
All right, and then I'm gonna do some stabbing.
Will it be enough stabbing? Let's find out. It's not looking like enough stabbing. All right, let me see. Walking it backwards. That's gonna hit. A gentle spear of Kavan. All right. Oof. Still going, bro. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep, hopefully.
This is the last chance. Remember, I want to put out there. She is about to get a massive bleed. That bleed might kill her. If this bleed doesn't kill her, this is her last chance to recklessly have 8 tries to get critical hits on you that could possibly impair you forever. But as her turn comes around, the innumerable bleeding, 30 points of bleeding reduced to 15. Her eyes grow soft. She looks at you. And she closes her eyes and lays down. Dead. The weeping starts from Baby Bear and Sister Bear. And Stain. She pulls away from you as she rushes to Papa Bear, who takes both of the bear children into a bear hug. They don't look, but he stares at his wife's corpse and at Tiernan.
Yeah, Tiernan will, as she sort of lays down, Tiernan will just sort of lean forward and put his forehead against hers.
All right. As you do, you feel a coldness from the body, even though she is freshly killed. And you sense that from where her body touches the ground upwards, her corpse is rapidly decaying. Soon she is just rotted, fetid, sloughing flesh dripping from bone. And then as the bones sort of clatter into the blood-soaked earth, they begin to fizzle and melt away. The ground shifts a bit. And then in the center of the circle, it begins to fall in on itself like a sinkhole. And it reveals a 10-foot diameter hole that opens up into a cavern down below.
Interesting. How far down is the drop?
Oh, it's about 40 feet.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to medicine check my bleeding.
That's a good idea.
Looking from up here down into the hole and parsing through Darius's memories, is this similar to the hole that was at Yester Hill?
Yeah, it's got a similar vibe.
Okay. Like there, you can see. Well, I don't know if I can see it from this position. There was like 3 statues, I think, at that one. I'm not sure.
There was a statue, and then the wall behind the statue was like a rotting tapestry.
Right. It was
Yeah.
3 images on the wall. Okay, right.
Yep. And I'll end this combat. And I'll remove this boss bar. Ooh, I have to get the bear back to do that. How awkward. Alright.
I've got a 50-foot silk rope. I'm going to tie it around the one of the uprights, one of the obelisks, and lower myself down into the cavern.
Okay. Does anybody enter the circle to go with him?
Eastmark will, just to make sure Tiernan can get out.
Alright, Eastmark, as you go to cross the threshold, you pass and reach the rope. Alrighty.
Maybe the only one that could.
Let's see. Does anyone else try to follow?
Nope, just watching from the air.
Okay. I'll take you guys down into the shrine. It's very big Indiana Jones vibes down here. Look, Benios knew you'd use a rope. This guy's a fucking oracle. Look at that. That big piece of spaghetti, that noodle right there, that's your rope.
My rope is actually made out of strands of spaghetti woven together. It's crazy.
Silk spaghetti.
All right, so you see a ancient place of worship. You do see what looks like stylized wool carved into statues, indistinguishable from normal statues, that are at the top of these pillars. You see 2 obelisks carved with ancient druidic symbols, sigils, and scenes. And you see the statue of a woman. This woman is bare-chested, arms akimbo, looking up and out into the world, and if you didn't know any better, towards the hole in the ceiling whence you came. Behind her, you see that same tapestry that you saw before, though this one is in much better shape, owing to the significantly less amount of humidity that is here compared to the previous shrine you visited.
I'm gonna heal a kid myself.
Okay. I'll apply that debuff to you. Alright. And you know in your heart that you stand before the Fane of the Forest, the Huntress.
Yeah, I'm gonna start approaching.
Okay. Alright, Eastmark, do you stay behind or do you approach with him?
He'll approach a little bit, like I'll probably go up to here, but he's gonna let the Seeker do his thing.
Alright, as you approach Tiernan with your incredible perception, you know that there is something behind the statue. watching you.
Behind, like, metaphysically, or like behind as in standing directly behind it?
Oh, there's a physical presence behind the statue, like
Fantastic.
a creature. It is listening to your approach, maybe even watching you with small beady eyes.
I mean, as I get closer, I'd like to more closely examine the two obelisks there.
Okay. Let's see. All right, you can see that there are 8 animals carved into the various scenes on the obelisks. You see a bear, an elk, an owl, a goat. The goat is very familiar. A panther, a very savage-looking wolf, the kind of wolf they draw in fairy tales to scare people, and a raven. And you feel like you recognize the raven a little bit as well. You can almost hear it screaming, "Seek, seek." You can kind of hear a held breath being released from behind the statue. You feel like it is a breath of relief. And then you see the figure step out from behind the statue. It is Jenny Greenteeth.
Jenny.
There you are. You wear a different skin, but that spirit forged in fire is still burning.
I don't know if you're
You-
familiar with Taltos, but it's through his
Yes.
sacrifice that I was able to continue the work.
He was one of the last of his circle. Druids who remained loyal and faithful despite everything. His sacrifice was not a mistake. For here you are. Though you walk alone, shadows consume your fellowship, and your heart is heavy.
There's still hope for some of them.
There is always hope. It is something that seems to find its way, no matter how dark it becomes. But it can be a very difficult thing to hold on to, even if it is your only light in the darkness.
Well, Jenny, I've come this far. Be a shame not to finish it.
And what do you think is left to do here? Am I to die as well?
I hope not. All I know is that to to truly free the land, the stones need to be broken, and I believe this is either the only or at least the proper place to do it, or at least one of them.
I am the last of my sisters. At least in the flesh. And as she says that, she sort of runs her spider-like fingers and grotesquely long black nails like over her shriveled, sagging, like disproportionate flesh. And she says, once, like the land, we were beautiful, healthy. But that was a long time ago. My sister, the seeker, Fane of Mountains. Her body was taken back into the earth. The last of her bones consumed, except for one. And she slowly like unfolds her index finger and points at the dagger, which kind of made of bone that's like gilded with true silver and all that jazz. And you kind of feel the presence of something there. And my other sister, the Weaver, is a prisoner of Baba Lysaga. Her blood a tribute to darkness, granting the weak immortality. Yet I remained, waiting, hoping. And here you are. You have proven yourself to me. I require no other test. I will end my life willingly to sever his ties to this land. If you succeed, my spirit will persist. And perhaps I will see the land restored. As she raises one spidery hand towards her throat, and with one of those long dark nails, she places it on like the right side of her like chin area. Speaker, I will answer questions 3 before the end. Speak them, and we say goodbye.
If we're able to return this land to its proper realm, what will happen to the spirits that are trapped here?
The souls that fed vampire will be released. They will go where they must and where they should. And he will stop. That is very good, I am thinking. Yes?
Yes. My second question, I suppose, is there anything after you're gone that you would like us to do for you? Either some sort of burial ritual or some unfinished business.
She smiles sadly. She looks at you and says, "What I ask is more difficult than the task of the seeker. It is a selfish thing, but I will answer things you ask. Please, take care of Daniel. He is a good boy."
I will do everything that I can. Lastly, will we still be able to commune the way we have in the past after this is done?
No longer bound in flesh, my spirit will be everywhere. I will guide you along with my sister Jessica. Alas, the weaver is not free to help you.
Before you do this, I want you to know that I do intend to end Bava Saga after this is all done as well. The timing didn't work right now, but I don't intend to let her go free either.
You will cross her path before it is over. Do not worry. She watches you. Even now. And then there's a sudden motion, and those claws kind of drag across her throat, and she just falls to the ground. Her life's blood spilling out.
Yeah, I'll rush up and I'll hold her as she dies.
You feel the earth tremble. And those of you upstairs, you feel the earth tremble as well. Something has happened. You're still carrying the stone, right?
Yep, got all
Okay.
3 of them.
All right, you look at the stone and you see that it is a lightless, colorless, ugly thing. Just a sad looking rock and nothing more. you feel an urge. Break it.
Yeah.
But you know that if you do, the land can never be bound to a single person again.
I mean, that's what Tyrion's wanted the whole time. So yeah, I will take it out and put it on the altar there, and then smash it.
Okay. It smashes easily, as though it had rotted from the inside, as though it was just an effigy of dry clay and nothing more. And as you turn from the altar, you see that the body of Jenny Greenteeth is gone. Just her sickly brownish blood remains slick on the stones. Eastmark, as a native of this land, born with a soul, growing up in this dark place, you know that you have witnessed something primal and ancient here, and that there is no going back, but you don't exactly know where forward will take you.
Eastmark says nothing. He's a little concerned about the earthquake, but he's got some faith in, I think, what Tiernan's doing and is just watching and witnessing.
Yeah, Tiernan will stand up, sort of wipe himself off, I guess, as much as he can. And then start walking back over towards Eastmark.
Right. Upstairs. Let's see. Those of you who stayed behind, while this was happening downstairs, you saw that these megaliths, devoid of runes or carvings, each began to glow with a verdant, kind of dark green light. And there were images you saw of those sacred animals. And towards a certain point, every surface was just covered in crude depictions of trees. Just every surface was just glowing, verdant, crudely drawn like tree sigils. And then there was this sort of earthquake, and all of the light drained from top to bottom from the megaliths, and you're pretty sure it went into the land and traveled outwards from the circle. Those of you of a more unnatural bent, when you felt it pass beneath you or through you, you felt violently ill, for it was life itself, the energy of creation, and I wouldn't say good, but it is certainly opposed to those dark desires that you claim to have control over. Trachomedes, you could feel the moment the stone was shattered. A great loss. For you know in your heart that it is true, that no man can ever be truly bound to these lands again. For such magics were so primal and so ancient, it would take the intervention of a god to create such stones and rituals again. 2 still remain, however. And the potential that they have as magical phylacteries is promising.
Oh, that's not lost on him. I'm assuming he's been taking notes on how this ritual could probably be applied to something else. But
Mm.
um, he knows that if he was to take the stones by force, it would be an all-out fight. One that he may be able to win, but he's uncertain.
Mm.
I think at this point in time, he's probably just prioritizing. I just want to leave here, as opposed to, well, maybe we can
It
stir
is
some
it is a
shit.
big multiverse. It is a big multiverse.
It is, and many things can be applied to various areas.
Down below, well, not below, but on the ground, you see that the bears are discussing in bear what has transpired here. The Papa Bear is gesturing to all of the surrounding lands and forests and saying something really inspiring in bear, and Baby Bear and Sister Bear are listening, their eyes wet with tears, but also showing a bit of hope. Shane Masters, Sister Bear turns to you and says, I understand now why Mama did what she did. It was her greatest honor to the land. I can feel her in every blade of grass, see her in every tree.
Then you will always carry her with you, and that is something. Please know that while we will continue to try to heal this land, if you or your family ever need anything, there is a town to the west with a wooden palisade known as Kresik.
She screws up her face in disgust, and she says, that is a bad place, full of hunters.
If you ever need me, they would know where I am.
She cocks her head. What would I need you for?
In case, well, this land is slowly healing, but there is still much corruption here and danger. If I could ever be of help, just call on me.
She turns back to the other 2 bears, and the baby bear, who is very sad, is trying to look tough, and he nudges her, and then the Papa Bear gives a slow nod. She turns back to you and says, I am strong, and I could fight with you. I know that you travel with monsters, but I have seen that what you claim is true. You serve the land. When she says that, you hear just a mocking laughter in the back of your mind, Shane, because you know that Shane Masters serves only his own fragile ego.
Oh, he is going to do his best to ignore that voice. And he says, are you sure? I know your family has lost so much already.
No, it is. My mother made the first sacrifice, and I will make another if necessary. I have always lived in two worlds. I never let go of the tongue of man, even though I found happiness in the wild. I think this is the path I need to walk. If you and your companions will have me.
We would be honored. And he just takes the time just to speak for everybody.
Ah, fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Shane's gonna think anybody would say no to extra help, even though in the back of his mind he's like, everybody that has joined us has died badly.
You're
As-
adding another passenger to my back.
Right. Daniel, while all this is going down, is there anything going through your mind? Anything at all?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as soon as that wave hits, he doubles over and starts hacking and like heaving. Just feeling that energy, that pain, and while that happens, like his concentration on his altered self starts to slip.
Oh,
He like
gotcha.
looks at his fingers and like the quote flesh starts peeling away and those skeleton hands start to show, but he redoubles that concentration and like they come back and just like because as long as he can feel that pain, that suffering, he's still Daniel. And
Mm,
and he falls to his knees and next to this little pile of stones that he erected,
mm.
just trying to hold on to that last little bit, little bit of suffering, because that's the last of who he is.
And you hear thunder kind of roll in the distance, and you
Oh,
know that yet another storm is coming.
it's the rain that never ends. Yep.
All right. Tiernan, you and Eastmark, climb the rope in gym class, as it were. Get out of there.
Yep.
Eastmark, you got anything for Tiernan as he reaches the rope with you?
Nah, he's
All
just
right.
very stoic, Barovian, typical Eastmark.
Nice.
It is done, Seeker.
It's first parties. One down, two to go.
Sir Rathos approaches. I return to Argenvoth. What news should I bring him?
One of the rituals has been completed. Two remain. We head for those. Have your forces ready to march on the castle.
Yeah. He nods, and as he starts walking away, you see rising up out of the earth is a skeletal horse, and it happens so fluidly that he fucking mounts it as it's assembling itself, and then he rides off.
That's so badass.
Oh, the girl says, "Ah, I never told you. I am Zulotti."
Zolotti, it's a pleasure. I am Shane. That is Trachimedes, Ismark, Tiernan, and that one over there is Daniel.
She nods at everyone.
What
All
weapon
right.
does Ismark use?
The bears hug one last time, and then the Papa Bear and the Baby Bear wander back off into nature. Eastmark, I mean, he uses anything. I'm assuming he's a fighter. But it looks like he has big ass hammer.
Would he be interested, Ismark, would you be interested in his, not Grand, the Frost Brand greatsword that Shane has that he's not using? It's a magic greatsword.
I don't think he'd turn that down.
Okay. Because otherwise I was going to give it to Zolodina. I was like, I think Ismark might want this. Okay. So I will hand that over to you because I am not using it.
The Lodi does have a magic weapon. She has a vicious spear. So it's nothing
okay.
to write. It's nothing to write home about. But it's one of those things that's like better than not having a magical weapon. Basically, in Barovia, if a weapon kills enough people, it becomes vicious, and therefore magical.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Gotta
There's not a
whack
hard and fast number, but like 500 kills is, against decent opponents is considered a good amount.
That's the minimum for the kill streak you have to get before you get the next drop.
Yeah. And then some guys like telling you like you got to get that combat multiplier even higher in the background. It's the worst. Just the worst. Or the best. Or the best. All right. You have passed it. I don't see a pop-up that I have to hit, so I'm assuming it was successful.
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right. Mm-mm. All right.
So
Where to
is
next?
that magic still lingering in this stone circle?
Oh yeah, as you approach the circle, it feels more repellent than ever to creatures of your power and purity.
Okay. Well, he's not going to
Yeah.
get too much closer, but he's going to look at Tiernan.
It is a disgusting thing, to be sure.
Oh, I imagine 1%.
Yeah.
Seeker, you took quite a bit of wounds in that fight. Are you up for heading to the next stone circle? We are short on time, so this hinges on
Yeah, let's go.
Eastmark hands Tiernan or offers him the potion of superior healing.
Oh wow.
I will take it, but I'm not gonna drink it yet.
Okay. It also looks like no one's taking a short rest today, so you are allowed 2 short rests per day.
Yeah,
No, actually,
I'll short rest on Tarakami's back unless he needs a short rest also.
no, I took one at the crossroads. I just forgot to apply.
Alas, resting on the back of this ancient Dracolich while it's flying is not going to be
super
restful.
comfortable.
Oh no, it's like flying Spirit Airlines, being honest.
Wow!
So, sorry, bro.
See, could use some more
Sorry,
padding.
bro.
I thought I was at least
The only-
frontier.
The only thing you're missing is a stewardess with a really bad attitude offering to sell you a bag of M&Ms for $15. Like that's the only thing. I love you, Spirit Airlines. # not sponsored yet. So they're definitely my vibe, though. They're definitely my vibe. If I had an airline, it would be Spirit Airlines.
I mean,
All
we
right,
got
so
the 10-minute.
you can rest. You got 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, you can't even spare 10 minutes for yourself. I mean,
I forgot we had that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that.
all right. In that 10 minute, no, I'm just kidding. So 10 minutes passed, and now you guys are heading.
The next one that's closest would be the swamps.
Oh, swamps is kind of a hot area right now.
It is. That's why I was
Okay.
asking if the seeker was good, because it's about to get real spicy.
All right, so there are 3 bearish men and an otter. Zolati, who's never been this close to this many handsome men that she wasn't immediately killing, is faced with a deep conundrum. Where should she sit to maximize the amount of bear contact? So she's playing her own little mini game here. So she waits to see where Daniel sits because that's a non-area that she needs to go. Sizing it up. Okay. Okay. All right. She's just gonna sit
Daniel
right in the
can be like
middle.
a plunge.
Literally picks the middle.
He doesn't understand any of the bad lady behaviors where you pretend to be inept at something to get men's attention. Otherwise, she would be like, "Oh, where am I to sit? I am so confused. What if I fall? I need a strong man to hold me." But since she doesn't know about any of that, her mom taught her to be the strongest, baddest bitch in the world. She just hops up. So.
Yeah, I think Shane looks to like help her get settled, and then realizes, oh no, she's got this.
This is like the choose a bear meme taken like all the way to the finish line, where like this is a woman raised by bears. So we don't even, we're in totally new territory here. All right, you guys take off. It's gonna be like two hours fly there ish hour. There we go. Oh yeah, dragons don't actually fly super fast. They got a decent overland speed, but
80.
not
But
not as fast as male bats. Not to say bats that are males, but bats who deliver mail in this campaign setting. They are very fast. All right. We'll head over to the Standing Stones of Berez. Oh, Foundry's mad at me. You cannot switch scenes until I'm ready. Look into my eyes. All right. So I think you guys have been on this map before.
we were.
Yeah. Okay. That was back when Muriel was still around. That's good times. All right. You arrive at the Standing Stones of Berez. I guess I'll change out the music real quick. I found this whole mix of like Barovia music, and I think it's all really good. It's got like the sad sort of like trombone in the background and all that. But I do have trouble sometimes telling like if there's any actual in the music based on location, because it's all like just very like so sad, grinding away all hope, trombone in the background. It's just like, yeah, that sounds like my life for the last 2+ years. All right, not real life. I mean, running so much Curse of Strahd. The training I did for this campaign, I went to like the haunted amusement park last night. 0 spooks. I didn't get spooked by anything. I was so sad. I was like, I've ruined myself. I used to scare so easily. Used to be a nice big scaredy cat, a lightweight drinker of horror, as it were. Not anymore. Not anymore. All
You
right.
overtrained.
Oh, this is the music we're going to need. That's not the music that we have yet, though. All right, we'll just keep using the same one. It was fun. It's doing the job. Alrighty. You guys, you guys touch down, and it is, yeah, it is dark, even though it is only 3:20 in the afternoon, and the sun has been returned. There is a sort of supernatural darkness that kind of hangs over Berez.
Is it the afternoon or evening?
Oh, are we? It's like this is AM, right? You guys are like 3 AM. Oh my God, so it's very dark. My bad. Yeah, there is no sun in the sky. It is 3:20 in the morning when you arrive, so it is dark and cold and damp, and like the air clings to you. The mist feels like it's crawling on your skin, and Tiernan, with your unfortunately high perception, you can see the ground is almost alive with leeches, snakes, scorpions, and other sorts of vermin. Everywhere except the interior of the circle seems to be a swarm of some sort that have gathered here. This is the floor is lava, except the floor is poisonous swarms. Do you warn Tarachamedes or do you let him land?
No, I warned Tarachamedes. We might want to do like an airdrop situation here, but the ground is covered in swarms of nasty.
Tarachamedes, in your thousands of years of life and unlife, and the different worlds you've been to, which really, I mean, I'm not going to call you out in front of everybody, but there haven't been a lot of worlds. You kind of kept it in Theros mostly. No one's ever called you Bud before. Um, how do you feel about that little linguistic
He
move?
knows the term from picking
Okay.
from Darius's memories, but
Okay.
he's probably like,
It's awfully familiar, it's awfully familiar of him to do that. But I guess, he
yeah.
thinks that, maybe Darius is still in there or something. Anyways, do you take his advice? Or are you
Annals of
like,
Barovia has
are
started a
you
trend with these boys.
are you like non-magical piercing damage and poison? No big deal. I'll just land there and let them crawl all over me.
Well, I would like to petition that as a Dracolich, I should be immune to poison damage.
Uh-huh,
I
uh-huh.
do not see it on my sheet, sir.
Oh, I don't see it there. Interesting.
Mm,
Yeah.
I'd like to petition
You're
that it
immune
be
to the
added.
poisoned condition, but not poison damage. All right. Yeah, sure, I'll add it. It's 5e. No one cares about poison damage. Sure.
Okay. In
Okay.
that case, then I will land close enough so that they can hop off my
You are,
back and enter the
however, not
circle.
you are however not immune to completely immune to non magical damage. So
Yeah.
yeah, they would eventually burrow into your bones and devour your sweet magically infused marrow. All right. Who is getting dropped into the circle? If you have a dark passenger, you will find it to be an excruciating experience that will test the limits of your sanity.
Do the trees look like safe places to be?
Um, until that you're noticed and things begin to climb and crawl up there. So yes, for now.
If no one else gets off his back, then he will
Okay.
go up into the air.
All right. So Tiernan, you're air dropping down. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Trachomedes, this is really annoying, but about, I don't know, say 60 feet in the air above the circle also has that same negative vibe, almost like it's a column of energy.
No. Well, then he will.
Yeah. You can just, drop him off. He
Yeah.
hops onto the stone.
After he's dropped them off, he's gonna fly back a couple of feet.
Okay.
30. So 30 feet up the air, 30 feet away from the stone.
Beautiful. All right. A dozen moss-covered menhirs. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Menhirs? Big rocks. Form a near-perfect circle in the spongy earth. These weathered stones range in height from 15 to 18 feet tall, and the northernmost stone appears to bear ancient carvings. The ground within is filled with a similar circle of flat, unmarked stones, tiled across the soil like featureless gray mosaic. There is a 3-foot wide patch of earth at the center of the circle of tiles. Clusters of frond-bearing flowers with triads of angular white petals sprout from each menhir's base.
Work quickly, Seeker. We are still near the witch's territory, and those
Seeker,
nightwings may be on the prowl.
you know that you need these flowers. You must grind them into a paste and rub the paste directly into your eyes.
Oh, fantastic. Well,
This is also a scripted encounter with Muriel if you have not met her previously in the campaign.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting this far into the campaign and never have met Muriel yet?
You know that you must have the shuttle of the Weaver, which I believe was given to you by. All right.
We did.
And then Exanther, and then you would need the skull and the blood.
Yep.
All right, and the spindle.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay, seems pretty straightforward. You know that you must weave something beautiful and offer it up to the weaver. I hope you are good at weaving.
I feel like weaving is probably like a dex skill or something.
It would definitely be sleight of hand. If you have weaving tools, that would be a proficiency that you could use. If you have crafting as a skill, because we switched that, then switched back at a certain point because the Foundry made it sort of unsustainable to have custom skills. But if you don't have a tool proficiency in weaving or something like that, you would do sleight of hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You get
You're
you get the feeling that this must be a very beautiful, if not a masterpiece of weaving, to pay homage and honor to her. As the seeker, you know that you are empowered to give this responsibility to another. They must use the equipment in the center of this ring, and then you must present it when they are finished. So if you want to choose another, you can.
If only Lee was alive, who had proficiency in Weaver's Kit.
Incredible! Mm.
We get a brief glimpse into another timeline where Tiernan, still as himself, hands the shuttle over to Reed.
Yeah, a much easier campaign.
Aw. Without injury system. Without injury system.
Yeah,
I will be honest though, without injury system, my classic group very rarely gets spooked. They very rarely get spooked. Like they get spooked sometimes. They're having a time in the Amber Temple. I'll tell you what. They pulled pretty much the entire dungeon on themselves.
Nice.
Yeah, but they know that if they can survive, they at least won't have any injuries to deal with. And I think that has removed a lot of the fear from the game. All right, so do you, Seeker, do you have a weaving champion to bring? I fucking love this. I love this so much.
How's Zelodi?
It got all these absolute. Zelodi says, "I made all my own clothes," and you see that it is clothes is a thing that she did say to describe the pieces of bone and leather that she has sort of tied to her buxom body.
Okay.
Okay.
Laying it out there, I've got a +3 to this.
It's my time to shine. No, it's not.
It's rocking me. Waltzes into it.
Now, Eastmark, lore-wise, you did do a lot of the domestic stuff around the house, but it was like the cooking and the cleaning. Irenia was the one that was skilled with a needle.
Did we say
if-
sleight of
if-
hand would work for this?
Sleight of hand is the skill we're looking for if you don't have tools. Yeah.
I got a +10.
Oh,
if Tiernan
shit.
looks at Eastmark, he just shakes his head no. Like, I can't
Aw.
help you.
I mean, Eastmark is where I look first. You shake your head no. I ask Zelodi. She's like, I made these
All right.
myself. And I'm like,
To-
I guess that.
to make it more, to kind of give you a bit more of what's going on here, the blood that you will reconstitute in the bowl, you will be pulling strands of that blood to use in your weaving. So you will be weaving from ritual blood.
Nice.
I think she would look
the-
at Daniel.
Daniel does have a reliable 20 to his sleight of hand.
That would be nice.
Oh, but you're all the way over there.
Daniel, this has to be done. This has to be done in the center of the circle, I'm afraid.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
it causes you physical injury to be in here, I can do what I can to help, but
Yeah, stands at the threshold, kind of like he's just, waiting for you to invite him in.
Well,
yeah, tune in
you are
all
under the
those
effects of
things.
alter self, so you actually have muscle and skin and stuff, you can feel your skeleton trying to flee from your body. It does not want to go in there.
Tiernan will walk over to the edge and hold his hand out past the edge.
Daniel will take it. He will step into the threshold. Or try to.
Okay. Yeah, Daniel, you can, but simply willingly passing in there, you will gain a stack of exhaustion, like stress exhaustion kind of situation. I know that as a skeleton, you are no longer affected by exhaustion, but this is more of an exhaustion of the spirit. It would kind of overwrite that immunity. And you know that the longer you are in there, the more of these will accrue, because you just are not supposed to be there. However, there is enough Daniel left that you could sort of push the issue, force the issue.
You'll do that. All right. So what are we working with?
All right.
I'll do the prep part. So I'll pull out the skull for this one. I think I used the ewer for the last one, but I'll pull the skull out for this one. Because I think it's better for sort of the grinding the flowers part.
Ooh, Tiernan, you can see as you're explaining to Daniel, and Daniel is kind of taking up the spindle, ghostly spiders of sizes going from barely perceivable to the size of horses begin to scuttle up from the earth and perch on the stones, looking in at you. You, with the flowers on your eyes, seem to be the only one able to see them.
Amazing. You're doing great so far, Daniel.
Thumbs up. Yeah, he starts to weave something in an image of a doll.
Okay.
You know, you can already tell, like, it's kind of looks badass. He pulls that buckle out that he got last week, that little trinket that he adds to that.
Beautiful.
You know, and there might be a likeness to Irenia in that in the shape. And yeah, before he rolls, he'll ask Tiernan for one of her strands of hair that he knows he's got tucked away.
Yep. In my vial, I will pull one out.
Yeah, and he'll add that as a finishing touch before he rolls.
Okay.
For it.
All right. As you begin the process of creating this effigy, we are switching to the combat map. All right. Nope. Where's it? Ah, there we go. All right. I'll allow everybody to sort of position themselves where they need to be. All right. You can assume that the ground outside is essentially hazardous terrain. So it is difficult terrain, and then you will also be subjected to a random swarm effect in those spaces. So essentially, if you end your turn in those spaces, you will be subjected to either swarm of stinging insects or swarm of snakes. All right, and then the spiders. Hold on. Where did you go, my sweet little spiders? Ah, okay. here. Do this. Okay. All right, so Tiernan, this is going to present a bit of a challenge because you are the only one that can see these spiders, but the spiders definitely can see everyone else. I don't know how many flowers you gathered or how much paste you made, but as far as I know, you were the only one that did anything with them.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And then we'll give you swarm of spiders. Here we go. Oh, they're adorable. Okay. And let's see. We will need many and more of these. These are also unseen by everyone else, which is unfortunate. All right. You understand, Seeker, in your heart of hearts, that the champion you've chosen is corrupt, and he must be cleansed, punished. Therefore, the land is sending spirits that are precious to the Weaver to right the wrong that was committed here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that just made everybody invisible, huh? Oh, shit. All right. Well, if I do it again, it'll make everybody that I made hidden not hidden. Shit, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass. That's okay. Add those guys to initiative. Add you guys to initiative and unhide you. All right. Did Zolati get? Is she going into the circle, or is she back with Shane Masters and Tarakimedes?
I mean, if I notice the ground, I would recommend she stay up with us.
Okay.
But
All right. So the two of you are going to be on Dragonback then.
yeah.
Got it. All right. So I'll bring her up to like a 45. What? Where are you at? Dragonmede's 35?
30.
30? Okay. So yeah, they'll be on there. All right. Cool. So Shane, you should probably be at 35 also if you're on the back. And we have a pretty robust selection of creatures here. Shane, I'll give you and Tiernan this interrupt thing. All right. And according to these notes, you guys have to fend these guys off. Where is it? Defending the Fane. All right. As you begin to use the Weaver's artifacts to activate the ritual, malevolent spirits climb forth. Oh, this is double duty. Oh shit. Well, how long do you have to do it? All right. Okay. Ooh. Oh shit. Okay. How long do you guys have to maintain this? 3 rounds. Okay. You guys did it. You already did the ritual to bind vampires. It's gonna be baby time. It's your baby time for babies. Okay, let me add a layer action here. Hold on.
Just a few breath weapons. We're good.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. All right. And then we'll go. Everybody's in the initiative. Go down here. We'll do. Oh my god. Fate decides. And who is up? I can't even read it. Oh my god.
Ghost spiders.
Ghost spiders? Okay. Alright. Intimidated ghost spiders, no less. Okay. Let me change the music out. So I had some good music planned, but this is so spidery. I feel like we're doing ourselves a disservice not to have the Baldur's Gate 3 spider music playing. I'm gonna go grab that. That's iconic. It's iconic. All right, BG3 phase
Wait, is that the one
spider.
against the Spider Mage?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was a specific song.
Yeah, she got her own track. I mean, it was memorable for me, so I feel like she definitely earned it. Alrighty. Starting things off is this one particular spider that no one can see except Tiernan. Great.
Better be good at clock directions, brother.
You're like, come into the circle and I'll put this special glue on your eyes. Oh man. Alright. Intimidated. Eastmark. You sense something. I don't know if you have blind fighting or anything like that, but you sense something scuttling down from the top of the stone and moving into the circle. Alright. Daniel, do you have anything that helps you against unseen attackers?
No. Just
Okay.
his resistances and immunities.
Okay. Well, these are pretty basic. They're just gonna bite you. Alright, here we go. It's gonna be a 21 for 26, which is gonna be a potpourri, I believe, of damage types. Let me see. I mean, yes.
I think technically you're only supposed to be able to talk on your turn, but Tiernan will be sort of like, "Hey, there's invisible spiders all around." How much more of the paste?
I'm gonna simplify. I'm gonna simplify their bite here a little bit. This is a phase spider, but I'm gonna kind of simplify the stuff here a little bit. All right. Okay, so going into the details, we go down here. Constitution save. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this will be easier. Delete. Okay. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna deal their normal damage, and then you're just gonna do a basic save against their poison.
Okay, Daniel is immune to poison and
all right, beautiful.
status.
That'll save us some time then. That's wonderful. All right. So then I'll add another thing right here that just says poison. Then I'll click that to determine what the poison's gonna be, if we need it. All right. Beautiful. Okay. None. Let's be special. Damage. Okay. 48 poison. It's not even a lot of poison. You'll be fine. I mean, there's a lot of them, but you'll be fine. Okay. All right, sweet. So you're not affected by poison. That's good. Okay, great. So you don't need to worry about making the save. So that's it. It would just make the attack against you. Daniel, you've taken damage. Would you like to steal? You need to keep weaving.
Okay, so how much damage was that again? I don't
Oh, I
see it.
deleted it. My bad. All right, we'll do a fresh one. Here we go. All right, 4 points of damage.
Okay.
That's much better than the 28 that was before, but it wasn't calculating the poison properly on the stat block. So,
Yep. Is that a magical attack or just normal?
that is. These are magical creatures, but it's just normal piercing damage.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
All right. And apparently the DC is 115 on that con save, so good luck, I guess, to anybody that's not immune to poison. I'll go fix that real quick. All right, beautiful. Okay, do you want to steal?
Yeah, he'll steal.
Okay, pretty much your action for the rounds should definitely be weaving. But then you have. Do you want to do anything else? Like, do you-
No,
do you-
okay.
okay.
He'll booster tier, and it's like, keep these things off me. It's worse than that summer I spent harvesting cranberries.
All right. Fair enough. So you're gonna bolster Tiernan. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. So Daniel, who do you pass to?
Oh, he'll pass to Tiernan.
All right, Tiernan. Tiernan, you can see at every stone is a spider, the size of a horse. Many smaller spiders that make up a swarm. That is a 5-foot tile, essentially. So if you count how many stones there are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? 11 stones? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. I don't know where the 12th one went. So there's 11 giant spiders and 11 spider swarms that only you can see right now.
Amazing.
All right.
How many more doses of paste do I have, and what does it take to apply them?
It would be the equivalent of like drinking a potion or administering a potion.
Okay.
And I would say that with the flowers that you gathered and mashed into paste, you'd probably have like 2 applications left. Based on your character class, which is drug addict, I feel like you would probably been like, you know what, I'll keep the extra just in case.
Yeah.
But there are flowers at the base of every thing. If you want to grab those, you can do the normal thing of moving up, grabbing them, and then doing an action to try to mash them up into a paste. But we'll assume you have two more doses already on hand.
All right. I will take, I guess, my action.
And you know there's one right there.
I would like to apply paste to Daniel so that he's not it. They're not all attacking him at advantage.
Okay. All right. You action, apply them to Daniel. Daniel, you can now see that there are spiders of this size on every one of those stones except this one by Eastmark. And there are blankets of spiders everywhere, and then of course outside the circle there are just stinging, biting insects and snakes everywhere.
Daniel closes his eyes.
Oh. and continues weaving. Alright.
Amazing.
And it's also incredibly dark, so let me turn off all the lights on the scene just to make it even worse.
Eastmark would have a torch lit if it's like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
imperceptible.
Yeah. Which I think we have the torch mod. Maybe the torch mod's not working. Setting up light sources. There are no light sources in his inventory. Whatever. Go ahead and light a torch. I could have sworn you had a torch on you, but...
I thought he did too.
It says right there, Torch Alchemical, Ismar Kolyanovich. So you should have one. Maybe the mod doesn't like it because it's an alchemical torch.
Probably.
Or he doesn't like it because it's in the backpack.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let's see if that worked. Nope.
Alright, I'll just go into your mini and turn it on.
Bonus action, I'm going to drink a draught of Owl's Wisdom.
Alright. There you go. Okay. And who do you pass to?
I'll pass to Eastmark and I'll say, I have another dose of the eye paste.
Eastmark will lumber over.
Okay. Alright. He has no idea, Tiernan. There's this giant spider right here.
And he will take the paste and turn and
Okay.
wipe it in his eyes.
Alright, immediately you see the spider. I think enough of you can see them now. I'll go ahead and reveal them, but if you don't have the paste, you don't actually know where they are. Does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to keep them all hidden?
That's fine.
Oh, okay. Alright. There you go. Alright. Eastmark, there's a lot of spiders here.
Bonus action is going to
Mhm.
be. Sheesh. He'll bolster Daniel. And that's his turn.
All right.
He will pass to. God, where are the rest of you?
To the north, west.
Oh my God, you're way up there.
Yeah.
He'll pass to Trachomedes.
All right. Trachomedes.
All right, these guys are mentioning something about spiders that can't be seen. Crazy humans. Bonus action. I'd like to make an Arcana check to see if they're
Okay.
or I mean, yeah, well, I guess what type of intelligence check would this be? Try and figure out
I'd
what kind
say
of creatures would be.
Arcana could work. Since this is a magical ritual.
All right.
Okay. You would assume that if only they can see it, they are probably just invisible.
Do I believe that spell casting would work on these invisible creatures?
Yes. And as a creature with blind sight, as you kind of close off your other senses, you do start to sort of sense the creatures there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, he has to get closer to the stable circle.
You would say that in your blind sight, they are flickering in and out of your blind sight vision, as if they are not fully in this plane of existence.
All right. Well, I don't know if he's going to get haste in his eyes. It just seems a bit off. He's going to use his. He's going to fly a little bit closer. Feel the propulsion of the circle, but he's going to cast. Seeing the larger, or at least some concentration of these things, he's going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
And try and grab some of them. See if you can't lock some creatures in place to reduce what's happening to the rest inside.
Okay. Alright, they will attempt some saves. They all fail.
Alright, so if they can be charmed, then they are.
Unfortunately, the swarms cannot, but the larger spiders can.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. It says here, ghost spiders, immunity to charmed, exhausted, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned. All right, never mind. They cannot.
Okay, so
Shit.
then he realizes that his spell does not take hold and immediately breaks concentration on it.
Okay.
Then he'll have to try something else next time. That's it.
Okay.
He'll pass it to Shane.
All right, Shane.
So Shane can't see any of these guys. He would be on directing his back.
Yep.
And he's gonna just yell out, call it, like to Tiernan, like like he has his rifle out, asking Tiernan
on
to,
every one of the men here except this one.
All right, Tiernan's shouting. He's pointing at all of them, and then he points at this one. He's shouting at you. You could hear him. So
Okay.
I guess.
All right, I'll shoot at the close.
All right, go for it.
At the closest one. I'll shoot at what is? I can't see all of them. So I guess I'll shoot at the stones I can see.
Okay.
Which would be the closest one here.
All right.
This would be at disadvantage because I'm shooting at an unseen target.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, did that? Oh, if only that was advantage. 27 to hit, though.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. Second shot at disadvantage. Oh, this first shot was a regular bullet. He'll ask if that hit.
Let's see. These creatures have a number of things, but it looks like they are not immune to regular damage.
Okay. They'll keep the regular bullets in, and he'll shoot his second shot at disadvantage.
All right.
21 to hit.
Let's see. 21 to hit. It's gonna hit. Yeah.
Ah, much better damage.
All right.
Is Daniel already? Oh, I can't. He's way too far to bolster. I will bolster Tarakimedes.
Those of you who can see, see that this spider takes one shot, and then its legs gonna fly up, and then a second shot, and it just sort of like bursts into sort of like shimmering blue smoke and disappears.
Nice.
Mm.
Did I get him?
That one's down.
All right, and let's see. Bolster is a bonus, right? I'll bolster. Let's see. Zloty hasn't gone yet, so I don't know if she can do anything, but I'll pass to her after I bolster her.
Okay. All right. Let's see. From this height, she can't. Well, she can't see them. She says, "I'm going down to fight in the circle. Goodbye." And she's just gonna leap from the dragon to the stone, I guess. So we'll do an athletics check.
How far down to the?
Oh no! She nat
She
was.
splats.
Yeah,
I was gonna
so
say
she
how
goes
far
to-
down to the top of the stone, but
Yeah, top
she
of the
just
stone.
Just
Well,
crashes
they said they're
into it.
15 to 18 feet, so she wasn't even trying to
Okay.
go that far. Okay, so she'll leap onto the stone, but then she will kind of miss the landing. She will fall to the ground. Take a d6. Let's see. She will be prone. She'll stand up from prone because D&D action economy. And then covered in insects or whatever. She will bonus action do a wild rage. Answer a state of rage for 1 minute, blah, blah, blah. And then I think action, dash, and then she'll get into the circle and stop right there, unaware that there are giant spiders right behind her. Okay. She will shout, "I am here! How can I help?"
There's
And
spiders
then-
all around.
She looks around. She can't see the spiders.
I'm
all right.
working.
She has to pass to something. All right. She will pass to. She'll pass to the layer action. Let's get that out of the way. If somebody could give me a D10 for the layer action. A number you don't want would be a 9. Okay, an 8. That's good. All right.
Shit, now that you told me it was a 9, I can roll again.
All right. So you can see rising up from the swamp are 2 wraiths. Just look like that. They just look like very heavy metal album ghosts, essentially. They roll themselves into the initiative. And then 2 glowing balls of light. Oh, do I even have these? Let me see. I could have sworn I made them. Wisp. Will-o-wisp. Oh, there they are. Okay. Alright. So we got will-o-wisp. Okay. Yes, we have to do the thing where they get the appended thing. Good stuff. Alright. So 1 and 2. Alright, now these are not invisible. Everyone can see these guys. The wisps and the 2 wraiths. And they roll into initiative. Alright, layer action will pass to one of the wisps. Sure. Exhausted wisp. Alright. Exhausted wisp. It sees there's a young lady who might need to be led astray. Let's see. Oh. Okay. I think I grabbed the wrong Will-O-Wisp here. My bad.
I need the legendary wisp.
Nah, this was actually, it's a little late now. This was the wisp that was a recruitable character that you could get. Let me grab the actual Will-O-Wisp. My bad, guys. Let's see.
Wait, there was recruitable Will-O-Wisp?
Mm-hmm. It's a random encounter.
Can we run this campaign back?
Let's see.
We did it in the other game today.
Alright, so we got that Will-O-Wisp and that Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Much better, much better. Alright, so then... Jesus. Okay, get you in and get you in. Much better. I was like, wait, this one's chaotic good, and it's got a bunch of healing powers? Oh my god, this isn't the right one. Alright, so this one, there we go, consume life, all that good stuff. Okay. Alright, excellent, excellent. So, what it's going to do is it's going to turn invisible. So it appeared, and then immediately disappeared. Alright. And then it will pass to the other... Selfish. Selfish is going to do the same thing. It's going to disappear, and then it's going to begin moving. With your blind sight, Dracomedes, you know that they are both moving towards you.
Huh?
Alright. And you know that they're moving with a decent pace. They're not the fastest things ever, but they have a flight speed of 50. So they're flying up towards you. Alright. Invisibly. Alright. There we go. They will pass to the Wraiths. Looks like it didn't name these Wraiths. Good stuff. So we'll go to this Wraith. This Wraith also has a light speed, better than the others. This Wraith doesn't want to go in the circle. It is going to fly up and into your space with you, Dracomedes. It does seem like it's going for Sheen, who is a bit fleshier than you.
Why all these these ghostly monsters always come for me?
I mean, mostly because they could fly, and you're, ranged guy, and so you're usually off on your own. So there's no one to beat them up as they drain your life and kill you.
Yeah.
You should forsake the flesh shame master.
Nope.
All right, they're going to try to use drain life on you, Shane Masters. Here we
Okay.
go.
I know, so we fought these similar things in the cave.
In the mines, yeah, in the mines. That
Okay,
was
so that is
another time that you left someone behind. Maybe the same person. I don't know. That hits.
No. Well, it would. But,
okay,
but I'm going to use skin of my teeth.
Okay.
To spend a wrist die, which is a D10 now. Yeah, a D10.
Okay. All right. So use.
I will add that as long as I get a 3. I'm good.
Ooh. Okay. Calls it out before he rolls. Oh, no problem.
Yeah,
no problem.
okay.
All right. All right. This thing doesn't have multi-attack or anything. Should be fine. It will pass to the other Wraith. Other Wraith will float up to you. And it will attack as well.
Oh,
And that is going to miss.
Which is good, because if you read that, I read it as a shittier shield, in that it only attacks that prevents that attack, not all attacks that turn. So
it's the best parry, but doesn't even compare to actual shield spell.
Yeah, but thankfully that misses.
All right, we're gonna work our way through all these spiders, I guess. I'll go ahead and reveal them in the initiative tracker as their turns come up. Unhinged Ghost Spider. All right. Unhinged Ghost Spider is going to scurry up to attack Daniel. Daniel, here we go. immunity to poison coming in clutch. This is just going to be death by 1,000 bites if they can hit you. And they miss. So, no problem. All right, they will pass to Nervous. Nervous is up. All right, same deal. It's going to leap down. And it will attack Daniel. Here we go. And miss. All right, play will pass to Painful. All right, it's getting a little crowded over there. It's getting a little crowded. All right, wait. Did I do Painful? Was I supposed to do... Who was I supposed to do before that? Nervous? All right. Nervous, we'll say then... We'll go now. They're going to move... let's see. They can move through an ally. And their speed is what now? On a... Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so they have to move and dash, but they're up on Zalati now. Alright, let's see. Intimidated, I believe, was already gone. Wait, are there really 2 Intimidated? Boy, that's going to be fun. Alright, let's see. Intimidated is there. This will be kind of cool. Alright. Okay. So... Tarachamedes, you see the creature with your blind sight down here. It looks up at you and your passenger, who have kind of interfered with the ritual here. And it is going to disappear using Misty Step. Or try to. And then it's going to reappear on your back. Alright. The creature has spider climb, so I feel like it's pretty qualified to get up on you. Do you want to use your reaction to try and buck it off? Or are you okay with it for now?
I don't really have any other reaction thing, so I'll do so. But I feel like this
Okay.
A lot of these things are gonna probably do the same thing.
Fly higher.
All right, so give me a. So you're using your reaction. So you give me an athletics check to try and shake it off.
Oh, it's great.
Okay. An 8. I think it should be okay. We will see. Let's see. All right. Here we go. 14. It is going to grip onto your back. All right. Then it is going to try and bite Shane Masters,
Son
who
of
is
a
also
bitch.
who is also a passenger there, and miss. All right.
Yeah.
Play passes to Strong. All right. Strong's down here. It's gonna be hard to get to Daniel. There's all these spiders in the way. All right. They'll just hop down and attack Eastmark. Eastmark, you can see this coming. Here we go.
Amazing. He hits.
All right. So, yeah, 27 for 12. I need a con save, DC 14 against 4d8 poison.
If he fails this, I'm going to use the Eve expiration.
Okay. Okay, yeah, no problem. You make the save. So you would just take half of the poison. So 22 poison. Alrighty, that brings us to Hurt Ghost Spider. Alright. Wait, what? Didn't I just move Strong? I'm so confused. Okay. Oh, there's Hurt Swarm of Spiders? And, oh, I hate that. G'day. Alright. So Swarm of Spiders has a 20-foot speed. So they're just gonna move and dash to be on Daniel. There we go. Because of the nature of 5e opportunity attacks, they, I guess, are still within your reach, Tiernan, so it's a little dance to get to them. All right. A classic ghost spider. All right. It's all the way up here, and can't really get in there to get anything. Man, that's bullshit. There's some bullshit. All right. I guess it will move and then climbing and dashing, it will get to the other side of Zalati. There we go. All right, that brings us to Hungies. All right, Hungies up. Hungies is gonna do a teleport up to the thing with Misstep. All right, gripping onto, I guess, the bottom of this beefy boy. And then he will try to attack Shane Masters. Here we go.
Miss!
And it misses. No problem, no problem. All right, then we go to Shock Spider. All right, Shock Spider. God, there's just no room for anything. Oh, wait, there is. It'll move in and it'll attack this girl right here. Here we go. All right. 13 is going to miss. All right, beautiful. Now we go through all of these spider swarms. Hurt has already gone. Proud is up. Let's see what Proud's getting up to. Just trying to get to Daniel. So move and dash. Daniel, you have 2 spider swarms on you now. All right. Panicked is up. Let's see. Panicked is all the way back here. Move and dash. You got 3 spiders on you now, Daniel. Spider swarms. Ambitious is up. Alright. It'll crawl onto Zalati because she's there. Alright. It will go ahead and do a bite. That is going to hit. She will take half of that damage and have to make a... Is it make a con save against this? I don't think so. I think it just bites. Okay. Let me double check. Nope, it just bites you. That's nice. That's like the nicest form I've ever seen. Wow. Okay. Alright, Terrified is up. And let's see, same thing, it'll just go onto her and bite. It misses. Alright, Guilty Swarm is up. Let's see. Guilty is going to move and dash. You got 4 swarms on you, Daniel. Alright, we're going to go to Hungry Swarm. Hungry Swarm is going to move and dash onto Daniel. So he's got 5 swarms on him. Alright, Jealous Swarm is up. Alright, it's down here. It's gonna... It'll go on to Usmark. Here you go, Usmark. Bite you. And miss. Alright. And then we got Cowardly. Let's see. Cowardly will move and dash onto Daniel. So that's 6 swarms on Daniel. Envious is gonna go. And let's see. That'll just go onto Zalati. Alright, that's gonna miss. Perplexed. Let's see. Looks like we already have it on there. I'm probably at 2 perplexed monsters. And then we get Ambition. And Ambitious is over here. It will move and dash onto Daniel. Ooh. Alright. They control initiative going into the next round. They're going to pass to the layer action unless somebody interrupts. Going once. Going twice.
Daniel would like to steal with a recapspiration if he can.
Yeah, sure.
Just to get it away from them.
Okay. Now you can't leave the center of the circle is the thing. And with a swarm, they have a 0. So if you move out without disengaging, they will all bite you.
Oh, did I accidentally delete myself?
Hit Control Z. Hit Control Z.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, I'll keep weaving.
Okay.
As these swarms start to pile on him,
Mm-hmm.
sparks of electricity do start to surge a little bit, and he starts humming All Star to himself.
Okay. Would you like to activate some kind of lightning damage shield to keep you safe, to get these spiders off of you? I mean, it's definitely something that you could do if you wanted to.
No, he's good for now. I'm just.
Oh,
saying,
is he sure? Okay.
It could happen, but yeah, he's trying to hold together. It is
Alright.
the worst night of his life.
Yeah. Okay. You control initiative when you pass to.
All right, he'll pass the Tiernan.
All right. Tiernan.
Excellent.
Now there is a mod in Foundry where you can make it so that monsters can only be seen by certain people, which would be like pretty cool for this particular encounter. But I don't know. I just want to mention that such a thing does exist. But
Yeah,
I didn't
one
know
of my
what
other
the-
games. One of my other games has it. I think that it's also based on like stealth scores as well. So like they have a higher stealth than your perception there.
Yeah. All right, Tiernan, what are you gonna do?
So with my class, I can bonus action whip up drugs.
Yeah.
Does that extend to this drug?
You would need to go get flowers from the base of one of the stones, but yes.
Oh, that's fair. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some flowers.
All right. You have a route you plan to take to get there? You got these spiders everywhere.
Yeah,
Whoa, buddy.
Well, technically,
You could move diagonally between
yeah.
them, I believe. Yeah. Okay.
that's just not the way that Foundry automatically takes.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
as you move out of their reach, though, both of them will try to bite you.
Wow.
Both of them are
Alright.
like bouncers to
I'm
a club.
holding a
Where you
dagger
going, buddy?
in their mother's bone.
You're responsible for the friends you keep. That's you're responsible for
You
the
know,
friends
technically,
you keep.
all four of those spiders could attack him.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
you're right.
I
Yeah.
think probably some of the.
Yeah. Let's work our way through it. Thank you for that, Eastmark. Thank you. All right. So here's 4 bites coming at you, Tiernan. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's alright. I'm not attacking Darius King, so like most of them should miss. All right. Looks like one hit. Yeah. So give me a con save. That would be painful.
I was gonna say the catchphrase hasn't been said in quite some time.
Yeah.
I'll reaction parry that.
Ooh, okay. So you're also using your reaction. Got it. Okay. You make it to the stones. You grab the flowers.
Perfect.
Item interaction. Assuming you have a hand free, which I don't know if you do.
I haven't attacked yet, so.
Okay. Did you have your spear and your
Well, I
dagger out
wouldn't
or no?
because I'd rubbed stuff around. So
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay, so freehand you grab with your item interaction. Bonus action you smash it into the paste.
Perfect.
Okay. In combat though, we'll say that you can only make 1 dose at a time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
That's how my
Yeah.
that's how my class feature works anyway. So 75, 10, 55, 20 so far. So I'll move over here, and then I will dash. That'll get me to right here.
All right.
And then I will call out to our new ally, Salati. I have more paste.
Okay. She says, "You're far away, but there are no enemies around me, so all right."
No, don't. Just stay there.
I would suggest
There's
moving.
3 enemies around you and at least 1 on you.
Okay, she's confused. Should she move or should she stay there?
I'm just letting you know I'm on the way.
Oh, all right. Who do you?
Tiernan,
You
you
don't
would
pass
see
over
that
then?
there's star stuff starting to gather and track against his mouth. She should move.
Okay, do you pass to her? Who do you pass to, Tuna?
Yeah, I'll pass to her.
Okay, so do you want you tell her to move or to come to you, or
I want her to get attacked by a ship.
she's a barbarian? She should
Yeah,
be fine.
that's true. Yeah, come here.
Okay.
Rub this paste on your eyes.
All right. As she heads towards you, 2 swarms and 2 spiders attack her. All right, 1 and 2, useful for keeping her rage going. All right. Looks like the first one. Wait, do I still have you targeted? Oof. Okay. So the first one misses, the second one hits for only 3 damage, of which she is resistant. And then she's got to make the save against the poison. She's a barbarian. No problem. Here we go. She fails. Alright. She is poisoned. And takes the poison damage. 15. Contrary to what you might think, she's not a bear barbarian. I know. That's a weird flex.
Proficient in con?
Is what?
Is the NPC not proficient in con?
Oh, you know what? It doesn't have any of those ticked on. Let's see. Barbarian strength saves, though, I don't believe are actually. You get 1 brain and you get 1 body. I think their body is actually strength. Let me see. Barbarian. Their saves are no, they actually get strength and con. They don't get a brain save. Okay. Alright. So yeah, she would actually be at a +7, so she would have made it. And so she wouldn't be poisoned, she wouldn't have it. Okay. Alright. Okay, that brings us to her running up to you. She didn't take a disengage action, so item interaction, she'll take the ointment and she'll rub it in her eyes, and now she can see all of the creatures. Her eyes are going to be wide, looking at the scene through the ointment. She will clutch her spear tightly, but she doesn't even know where to go, that she would not provoke more attacks, and that is her turn. She'll pass the East mark.
Trying to determine if I can kill one of these in one round, otherwise we're going to lose initiative. He'll try it. He'll attack the one that's just north of him.
All right.
This isn't goofy Pathfinder flanking, so I believe this is a flank.
Correct, because it's a large creature and you're 180 of an ally.
Correct. Okay, he will use his Warhammer because he's got his torch in his other hand. Hey, hey.
Ooh, very nice. Natural 20. Good stuff. All right, so let's see.
Maybe that will kill it.
Okay, let me go here. We've got 22 and a critical effect, which I'm only going to check if you don't kill it outright. Damage. Nope, you got it on the second swing. So you can do that third swing at this one south of you if you'd like. Or if you want to not do that because you're trying not to pass the initiative, then you can just, you know.
I'll just kill it, and then he'll move north to help Daniel as he looks at him covered with spiders. And we'll pass to... Anybody want it?
I do, but we will lose initiative after it.
I can take it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we'll go to Tyrek then.
All right.
So because this isn't
into the fucking...
They look so scary with blind sight, the spider swarms, because of how the token is made. It just looks like a bunch of like fish eggs, like pulsating. Yeah, it's really gross.
So because this isn't Pathfinder, I'm gonna use my 80 foot of fly speed and do a flight maneuver into the circle, trying to deposit some of these spiders on my back.
You're staying at the 60-foot distance though, so that you're not there.
Eventually he will come back out where he is.
Okay. All right. So as you move, unless you're using a reaction, they're just going to go against your passive athletics to try to hold on.
Yep, that's fine.
So 17. Okay. Let's see if these spiders can hold on with their spider climb.
Just trying to deposit them.
All right. Yeah. Good. And Ooh, all right. So one of them loses a grip and falls to the ground below. All right, give me 3d6 for their fall damage. All right, nice. Okay, so they fall prone and take 11 points of damage. All right, then you fly even higher. So
Well,
that
actually, he
means...
essentially
oh.
was doing a little loop, like towards the circle, and then back away from it, so that it's here.
Okay, gotcha. So you're flying up to the center, breathing your breath rather than turning around. Is that what you're basically trying
Well, no,
to do?
I was doing my movement to move, try and deposit one of them or both of them into the circle, and then fly back out. And then he's going to use breath
Oh, yeah. As soon as you started moving, they'd have to make the check to see if they could hold on.
weapon. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
then he's going to do illuminate breath. Here.
Okay.
And I'm going to reposition it.
So this one would be on your back, he would be on his back. The ghost didn't go with you, so they would be here. As you move away from the ghost, they could opportunity attack you.
It's totally fine.
Yeah. Let's see. I think they will out of instinct. There we go. So that's the one.
Miss.
Miss, and then here's the other. Alright, so 21 for 19 necrotic, I believe.
That.
And then there's a con save.
AC is 21. That hits.
Mhm.
Resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay.
You said con save.
Yep.
Is this on all saves or is this just spell save? All con. Okay. So he has advantage on this.
Alright, no problem. They don't drain your life force. Alright, now you're dropping down this breath weapon.
Yep. So
Okay.
damage. There we go. Alright. And I'm trying to let's see. Catch as many. Does this hit the square that Daniel's in?
It is really hard to see. Let me move Daniel out of the way.
That's a problem. It's green. Okay. So I will.
Yeah.
Does the breath weapon have to be actually on my token or adjacent to it? Starting.
If it's on your token, you do have to worry about the passengers on the token with you, because they are considered every space that you're in. Otherwise, it needs to be in an adjacent space to you.
Okay, perfect. So then I'm just gonna put it right there. I believe that this is Daniel. That should hit both wraiths and a full number of these larger spiders.
Yeah, sure. Alright, here we go. And that will-o-wisp. Alright, here we go. Where's that saving throw I gotta make?
Oh, sorry. Con 21. 67 damage total.
Oh, is it way up there? Oh, let me scroll up for it.
It's a little bit, yeah.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Here we go. Alright, all of them fail. Alright, so that is a lot of them that are about to take a shitload of damage.
Yeah, it's split between Radiant and Psychic. So I don't see...
All of them die. Both wraiths are just eradicated. The will-o-wisp dies invisibly, and then these spiders are just fried.
Alright. That's my turn. I think that's long enough.
Who do you pass to?
I will pass to... Daniel's already gone. Do you want to go later, Shane, or...
Well, that changed what I was going to do, and he's definitely thankful for what you did.
Yeah. There's just one spider left. It's like, holy shit!
That I may be able to kill, and I can do it. Okay, so I will take 2 shots at it, and
Okay.
I will expend a double shot to basically deal an additional weapon damage die on one of them.
Oh hell yeah! All right, go
So
for
that's
it.
going to use a maneuver die. Okay, 2 shots, 1 extra damage.
All right, let's see him. That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
Okay, and my damage die. Let me look at the weapon. I'll just look at the damage. What is it?
Even
Show me.
blind, because you know the creature's on Trachomedes, but you can't see it. Those are both gonna hit.
The damage die is a 2d10, so I will roll an extra d10.
All right,
Ah, son of a bitch! An extra 2 damage.
that is enough. You don't see it, but people who can enter Trachomedes, you see its body just burst into a sort of bluish mist.
Whew. Got rid of that wart.
I have nothing but bad things to pass to. It looks like. I guess I'll pass to the wisp.
Okay. The remaining wisp. There it is. All right. You're at a height of 30 feet. Trachomedes.
Yep, still 30.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. It will. Yeah, it will appear from invisibility. Right next to Shane Masters.
Of course.
Of course. I mean, if I had to choose, if I'm a little tiny wisp, I got a human-ish, or I've got a dragon, I'm probably gonna attack the human.
I mean, would you want to, tell
Yeah.
your wisp friends you took out a dragon?
I mean, she will, but all right, so 18.
I will use my reaction to not. Oh wait, it's only 5 damage.
Just 5 damage. This
I'll
is like
take it. I'll take
little
it.
baby. Okay, all right. You take 5 electric damage because for some reason Will-O-Wisp and 5e do electric damage. All right, it will pass to the layer action. All right, I need a D10. You don't want to roll a 9. I'd say 9 is the worst one. Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Turn in, you win the jackpot.
So you hear from the earth as these things burst forth some maniacal laughing, and they say, it's fireball time! As
Oh, look, Shade Masters.
oh yeah. Man, my other group is like, wait, every single flame skull's casting fireball. It was incredible. After a campaign
babies.
after a campaign of throwing fireballs at everything, they had their comeuppance. The Amber Temple's been an experience for them. Oh, and then just 4 gas. No big deal. All right.
Oh, they're gonna learn. They're gonna learn.
I think these gas may. Well, I don't think they can get into the circle. Is the problem? They want to though. Let's see. I guess I could try to make a will save or wisdom save against the forbiddens. We'll give it a shot. All right. Unlike you PCs that can be like, yeah, just I'll fuck myself up. These guys have to actually follow some rules. But you know what's allowed in? A fireball. Fireball's allowed in. Alright, so they've all been added in. The layer action will pass to Flame Skull. Flame Skull's like, yeah boy, it's gonna float up. So we can peek over the stones. It's gonna see Daniel get killed by all these spiders and stuff, and it's gonna be like, wait, in life I was a wizard. I had a big brain. I'm a tactical genius. Just throwing fireballs left and right, that's how I died. I'm gonna hold off. So it's gonna start readying to cast a fireball, but it's gonna before it kills all the spiders, it's gonna let all the spiders try to bite you. So it's going to pass to every spider swarm first. So every single spider swarm that's left, which Well, those guys did not get included in the breath weapon? That's incredible.
They should have.
Oh, they should have? Okay, I didn't see them in the
Because
lineup.
it was that square.
Yeah,
so yeah.
there's no way that they would have lived then. Okay. All right, so Daniel, I think you just have 8 spider swarms on you. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ooh.
Let me know if any of those manage to hit. They're just biting. They're just biting your bones. They do be biting kind of hard, though. I feel like Fireball's the wrong move here. Maybe he should do, man. Oh, well, he's committed.
All right, 41, yeah, 41 hit for 52 normal, so we'll take half of that.
Okay. All right. Those spiders will pass to Painful Ghost Spider, who will try and bite you. Here we go. Looks like a hit for 4, and you don't worry about the poison. All right, then Hurt Ghost Spider will do a Misty Step behind you, and it will try to bite you. 15 for 6.
Yes.
Okay. Then they'll pass to Ecstatic, who will Misty Step and then try to bite you. 26 for 3.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. And then we got this one on the ground. You can go later. This guy's tired of waiting! Fireball. Alright. So they're not working together, is something I should clarify.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
that would kill pretty much everything there.
All of them, yeah.
Listen. He was a good sport. He let them all take their turn. But he's here to drop a fucking fireball, and that's what he's gonna do. Alright. That's a pretty good... No, it's not. 24. I've been playing Pathfinder too long. 24 damage on fireball, pretty good. Whatever. Alright, so these 6 bad guys and Zalati all trying to make that dex save. Alright. Some of the swarms made it. Zalati didn't.
I'm in this too, right?
Yep, you're in this too. Okay. So the one swarm that didn't make it would be destroyed, but the other 2 would still be alive. But at half health, which is sad. There's a lot more than that. There's 8 of these swarms, right? So let me clear it out. All right.
Phenomenal on this.
1, 2, 3, 4. Does that sound right? Weren't there like 9 that attacked you? 8, something like that.
There were 8.
1, 2. So where the hell are the other 2 at?
Looks like there's still another one here.
There were 11 total, and 3 of them got killed by the thing. So 1, 2. Oh, I deleted one. I deleted the one already. Okay. So these 4 are gonna.
Is this
try to
one
make
on the
their...
map? That's over here.
Which one? Oh, thank you. It would be in there on Daniel. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They're all gonna try to do a dex save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Hey. It only did 4 of them. God, I'm hating life here. All right. Try again, buddy. Nice. It gets a boon too. Champion. Endure. Aw. Fortune token. Just a wacky little spider. Alright, so we'll say proud spider. That's who I'm going to give it to. Even though Cowardly made the check. Now, here we go. Cowardly Fortune. Okay. So it doesn't look like Ambitious or Envious made it, but the other 2 did. Ambitious and Envious, you guys are dead. Oh, hey, there's another one right there. Look at that, guys. There it is. There's so many spiders. They're just popping out of Daniel's token.
You're just gonna have to shake them loose at the end.
Alright, that one wouldn't have made it. All right. I want this to be a lesson for you guys that you shouldn't hire flame skulls to do anything, because I think the lore for flame skulls is they are wizards who died to their own fireballs. That's my strong belief. I know there's say that the rituals create them or whatever, but I just feel like the kind of person that would recklessly use a fireball so much that they eventually kill themselves, their spirit cannot rest. All right, so we'll toss all those back on top of Daniel.
I think
Beautiful.
they're made by people using cursed staffs and rolling 20s.
Oh man, we'll see.
I think
We'll see.
they're in search of the perfect fireball damage.
Oh,
Always being one short.
if one of them rolls perfect damage and then the person critically fails, that one fails against full damage fireball,
Their soul
they
is
pass.
meant to heaven.
They get all their crimes in life are forgiven, and they go up to Timora's casino in heaven. That's what happens. Beautiful.
Or they become demi-liches and they're still just a skull.
Oh no.
It's a 50-50 chance.
All right, 24 points of damage to these sweet babies. Oh my god, they're all bloodied. Okay. None of them have lived long enough to be bloodied. So that's a whole thing. As they're bloodied, they have cornered, so they're all going to bite Daniel, because this is Daniel's fault. One. Oh wait, they don't all have reactions, right? No, they all got their turns back. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so Daniel, bite for 11, a miss, and then a bite for 13. Oh, a critical hit. All right, let's see what spiciness you get from that. Piercing. Gnarled scar. Okay. You were left with a raised gnarled scar on this area of your body. Joke's on them. This body's made out of magic. You don't even have to worry about it, I guess. All right, beautiful. Well done, little guy. Well done. Okay. Flame Skull is like, that was good turn. I'm proud of myself. Painful Spider has already gone. Everybody in the center's already gone. We got Intimidating Ghost Spider down on the ground. It will try again to Misty Step back onto Terracobetes. Terracobetes, do you want to try and reaction bucket off again?
Yeah.
All right, burn that reaction. Because it really doesn't want to go into the middle area now if there's fireballs going off. That seems like a bad idea. All right, it's got to beat a 14. It meets it.
I guess I'm
But are
setting
we
the
defending?
Oh man,
I guess
5th edition D&D.
I guess I would be setting the DC for it. So
yeah, you're setting the
Beats it,
DC.
beats it.
Yeah, I would say he grips you. That's fine. All right. All right, Shane, Fleshy Shane, who actually
Another one.
who cares about poison. Here we go. 24 for 10 and a DC 14 con save against 4d8 poison damage, possibly with a poison status.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, did I use my reaction? Looks like. Oh, or did that not just reset? I don't know if I
It
used
doesn't
or not.
auto reset, so I don't remember if you used your reaction recently or not.
I don't think I did,
don't
because
think
all
you
that was
did.
left was the one guy, and I just killed him.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
But I will use it now, so we can just leave
All
that. Right. I will use the skin of my teeth again, spending another point, rolling a D10, and adding it to my AC, hoping
right.
I get a. Do I need a 7? No,
8. You need an 8.
An 8.
All right. That's a big gambit. Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah, it could happen. Could happen.
All right.
But it didn't.
Okay.
Okay, so 10 damage. Let's take that. And then a con save. This is gonna suck. A 10.
Okay. Then you would be poisoned by this ghost spider poison, and then you would take this much damage from the poison. 15.
Okay.
All right. And I think that we've got these gas down here I have to work my way through. All right. So the gas are going to try to do wisdom saving throws. He is not able to enter the circle. Frustrated and angry. There's nothing nearby to attack. It's just going to scream into the night. This gas is going to go. It is unable to get into the circle. This ghast over here is going to scream into the night. Let's see. Begging for a chance to get in there and wreck some stuff. It's got +0 though to its wisdom saving throw. It's unlikely it's going to happen. All right, the last one. Nope. Okay, so all of them are trapped outside the circle, which is good. And then finally, the last flame skull is up, and the last flame skull looks over at his friend Sloppy Steve throwing fucking fireball. What a joke. He's gonna show you how it's really done. He's gonna target Daniel and try to shoot him with 3 scorching blasts. Here we go. Scorching rays. All right, consuming that spell slot. First one's going to be a 17, so 22 for 6. All right. I think these guys only get a +5 on their spell attack. Yikes. All right. Here's the second one. It's going to be a 10. It's going to miss. And the third one will be a 24. That will hit. And the damage on a Scorching Ray is 2d6. Let's see. So 11 more fire damage. All right, Daniel, would you like to steal going in round 3?
He would love to steal.
Okay, I don't have any way to interrupt or stop you. You're up. Now you can make the check to see if you made a beautiful effigy.
All right. First, we're gonna bonus action healing surge,
Okay.
just in case. We're gonna. Come on.
You do need to give me a DC 25 sleight of hand to make an offering that will appease the Weaver. If you don't, you can try again on your next turn.
Does using Irina's hair give him any sort of bonus?
It was a very nice sacrifice. Nah, I don't think the Weaver really liked Irina very much. I think they think Irina might have a lot to do with the situation everybody's in. Victim shaming, I know, but
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Recapturation for advantage.
Tatiana shouldn't have been such a cutie. That's their words, not mine. I just wanted to put that out there. Okay.
All right. You want this hidden or?
I think we'll all know how good of a dolly you make. Ooh.
In the
Plus-
midst of all the explosions and stuff, he's just weaving
plus-
like a madman.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Spiders
boost that
crawling
by-
in and out of his ears.
We're gonna boost that by 4.
Okay, that brings it up to a 23.
He will succeed at a cost.
Oh, beautiful. All right.
So
What is
because
the cost?
so he
Hey,
gets
no
2.
problem. The fight's over.
No,
Hey.
he gets the second one because of his cave claw.
Oh.
So
Oh. Okay. You have been smote. You have you lose inspiration. Do you have any inspiration left to lose?
no.
Okay, then you are baned. Lingering. And confused lingering. Oh my. Okay. All right. Fair
Things
enough.
really don't like us.
So as you
What a night.
as you finish, you just feel like your mind like sort of shatter, and you are no longer in the fight. You are flying above the fight, looking down from the storm, because you are so confused and baned. You watch the pitiful meat sack that Daniel insists on sheathing himself in struggle. And you know that it won't be forever. Daniel's obsessed with his mortality, and by the very definition, mortality won't last forever. You have been trapped a long time. It's not much longer, and then you will be freed. But as you're kind of having this like, who am I, looking at yourself from outside of yourself, you would still be affected by that bane and that confusion. Confusion not as bad as the madden status, but we will need you to snap out of it, I think, before we could meaningfully leave initiative, unfortunately. However, as the dolly kind of falls from your hands, and sort of on the ground. All of the spiders, every single one, turns and looks at it appraisingly. Even the littlest spiders. They all look at each other and they kind of give like a nod, like, pretty good. And they vanish. Okay. Even this guy who should have been gone already. All right. Nice. Nice. Oh, even the one that's riding on your back. It couldn't see it very well, but it believes the others that it was good. The layer action would end. Whatever undead appeared, however, are going to stay until dealt with. Daniel, I'm going to say that your turn ends. Who do you pass to?
We'll pass to Tiernan.
All right. Tiernan. Tiernan, you feel the power drain from the stone. The ritual is complete. But Daniel looks like he is out of his fucking mind. Also, there's flame skulls.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of flame skulls.
What?
I used Indomitable to succeed at the last one, and I still took full damage from it because
Beautiful.
I'm vulnerable to fire. I don't see their minis though. There's one over here. Okay.
Oh, you also know, Tiernan, the nature of the circle that it's keeping the gas at bay. If anyone inside the circle does attack or damage the gas, they will auto succeed and get through into the circle. You've probably explained that phenomenon to people before for when you camp here and treat it as a sanctuary.
I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm gonna quadruple. Actually, no, I'm not hasted, so just triple attack the flame skull.
All right, yeah, I don't know why their lights aren't on here. I'll turn them on. There you go.
Jeez.
It's dark. They're very bright. It's supposed to be saved to their minis, so I don't know why it doesn't come out with them. All right. All right, you attack the flame skull. Let's see, what do we got here? Starting at the top with these long ass weapons. All right, so 18. It won't be able to shield that. 23 won't be able to shield that. And okay. Let's see, damage. 17, it can shield that, so it'll cast shield. Let's see, and it'll burn its reaction to do so. Okay, and then doesn't take the 17. Okay, good. And then?
And then I'm just gonna move up next to one of the pillars here.
All right.
Actually, on that one.
Okay, into this round, Flame Skull can steal. Unless anybody wants to interrupt. Go once.
I'll use my interrupt.
All right, go for
it. I'm gonna shoot at that guy because I can see him at least.
Oh yeah, you can see him very well.
Yeah. Oh, actually, wait, I can see both. And neither have gone though. So yeah, I'll shoot at this guy. Okay. 2 shots.
That's gonna be a hit.
Yeah, they're just 2 normal shots, unfortunately. No, nothing added to them. It's still alive?
It is, and when it is bloodied, okay, it doesn't do anything because it doesn't have a reaction. All right.
Okay. Do I get the poison? Do I get a save at the end of my turns with it?
It is a lingering poison, yes.
Okay. So just a con
DC 14.
Oh, it's gonna take me quite a while to get that. Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
All right, fair enough.
What that also means, I'm so sorry, I forgot. So those would be at disadvantage. One was a 20, one was an 18. Does an 18
18 would be just enough. They only have wait, hold on. Actually, when you point that out to me, let me double check. Let's see. Spells. Yeah. That they only can boost their AC up to 18, so that would
Okay, so they both hit that. No change. Okay.
all right.
If they don't steal, I'll pass.
They're gonna steal for sure.
Okay.
Going once, going twice. All right, flame skull. All right, now that there's no spiders, sure, it'll definitely fireball. So it will fly up and back to a height of 45 feet. And then it will go ahead and drop a fireball on you guys in the circle. All right. So Lottie will try to make a save. She fails. 29, pretty decent fireball. All right. Anybody who was damaged may steal.
I'll steal. I can't get to that north one, though. The
Okay.
ones to the west, I have a vague idea where it is. Let's see if I can find it. 10, 20... Nope. We're gonna dash.
Okay. Surprise!
Shit. That's a strength.
Huh?
Pass to...
Yeah.
Who's left? Let's get Daniel out of the way.
Okay.
Story of my
Daniel.
life.
Oh. All right, Daniel, you are confused. Give me a D10 at the start of your turn. Okay, a 9. The creature can act and move normally.
All right. Yeah, he kind of. Yeah, he'll stagger up and he'll attack that flame skull.
Okay. It is 45 feet up, but you got a ranged attack, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Got 60 feet.
Hell yeah,
So
go for it.
Should be good. 13 for just.
And it will reaction shield.
Okay.
All right.
And then 21 for it doesn't. It's not letting me parse out the. It's not letting me. Oh, second attack. Yeah.
Okay. The second attack would get past the shield.
Okay. Yeah, it's not letting me parse out the psychic and.
Oh, it's not showing you the damage separated anymore? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
the
that's
arrow.
Yeah, the
annoying.
drop down part doesn't work for the damage types.
Wah. Okay. I knew more and more things would break the longer we didn't switch over to 2024 D&D, but that's really disappointing. Okay. All right, then just roll me some dice. So what would your normal psychic blades be without the sneak attack?
5.
5? Okay. All right. That was me poking around your sheet trying to check what it was. All right. All right. It takes 5 points of damage.
All right.
Alrighty. You control it. Oh wait, you got to make the saves. Do you want to do your Bane first, or do you want to do your Confusion first?
Let's do the confusion.
All right. That's an int. The DC is 10 plus your proficiency bonus, and your proficiency bonus is a plus 5, so 15. All right, 9. You are still confused. The Bane, same deal. Charisma save. DC 15.
Nope.
Okay.
Not sure what's going on?
Yeah, you have moments of like being in the air looking down at yourself and then being in your own body still, but it's not really your body, it's a body you made for yourself. It's a whole lot. All right, who do you pass to?
Yep, he sees that flame skull, think he's back in the Amber Temple. He'll
Oh, God.
Tiernan.
Okay. Tiernan's already gone, but you know what, you're
sorry,
confused,
yeah.
and there's another handsome man. Shane? Shane's gone too, though,
Shane's
I
gone.
think.
Yep.
All right, and there's another handsome.
Okay.
Nope. There's no more handsome men left to pass to. You want to pass to Zolati?
Yeah, we'll pass this Lottie.
All right. Let's see. Lottie sees that this handsome guy went that way. Maybe she'll go that way too. Uh-oh. Alright, she's got an axe. She's going to throw her spear at this guy. It's not a spear of returning. She doesn't have any A5E maneuvers. Here we go. 17. It is going to shield. There we go. Let's see. Item interact. She will pick up her spear from the ground, question mark. I don't think she wants to throw it again and not have a spear ready. She's going to use the rest of her movement to try and step back behind the stone. That will be her turn. Let's see. Actually, she has speed of the eagle when she is, so she'll actually get all the way behind and press up against the stone. Just doesn't want to get blown up by another fireball. Alright, she will pass to Dracomedes, but yeah, Dracomedes, you're up.
Okay. Bonus action, he is going to create a ray tendril.
Okay.
Oh shit. Well, I wasn't actually going to do damage with it, but what he was going to do was, this thing's 20 feet up in the air, right? And these stones are like 15 feet to 18 feet. Okay, so he was going to create one. He wasn't going to.
Oh, out of the stone. Oh,
Yeah.
how profane. How profane. Oh my god. Alright, that's fine. I'll allow it because it's a real scumbag bad guy thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wasn't going to do damage with it because I was just going to essentially wrap it around the skull and then slowly start dragging it to the ground towards these marks so he can start whacking it.
Alright, you can make a melee spell attack against one creature within 10 feet. On a hit, it causes damage. The spell does not say that you can grapple with it, though, does it? The effect? Tendril.
No, it doesn't. So this wouldn't work as like a what we do for
a 1D&D strike. Yeah, I would allow it because it's melee still. Yeah, so even though it's a spell attack, it's a melee spell attack. That's fine. All right, so no damage and it's grappled.
Yep.
Okay.
It'll have to be next turn when I move it down, but yeah, it's just wrapped around
Okay.
the thing.
All right,
and
fair
then
enough.
for his actual movements, he's going to fly towards this one over here and try and draw. So multi-attack.
Okay, you're trying to hit AC of 18 on these. All right, and I'll probably hit.
21 on a claw, 31 on a claw, another 31 on a claw. Ooh, 15 on the tail.
All right, with that, the creature dies, and in its death throes, it explodes one last time, uttering the words of one last fireball on its way out. It's 45 feet up, so gas on the ground, should not have to worry about it. This is just for you.
And my passenger.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, and your all spaces that your mount is. Oh,
Yeah.
buddy. All right. Hey, it's better than being eaten by the ground.
Do I have? I feel like, does she have evasion? I feel like he has evasion.
I think
He
you
does have
mentioned it a few
evasion.
times. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is just make it. It's DC 13, no problem. All right. Beautiful. Okay.
Alright, and then let's see that was 8, and then remaining flag. What do we think here? And that's it.
Oh, ho. You're so fast to fly away from this powerful adversary. My bad. There's an opportunity attack coming from this Will-O-Wisp. 17 Dracomedes.
That will miss.
Anyways, all right. Do you want to pass? Who do you want to pass to?
I'll pass it to the wisp.
All right. The wisp is like, I'll attack your human instead. So it's
Son
gonna
of a- Stop doing this.
15. I don't think that's gonna hit you.
15 misses.
All right. Let's see. It will pass to this flame skull that is grappled. Oh man, grappled. All right. Let's see. It will. It saw this girl run around behind the stone. It can't see her with its height of 20 because of the 15-foot tall stone. It can't attack the grave tendril, can it? Does it have stats or whatever?
Doesn't look like it has any stats.
Boo. Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't have time to get free. That's lame. It do have time to fire a fireball off though.
Yeah, it seems like it's just essentially a spiritual weapon.
All right. I guess it's gonna just sort of. Yeah, it'll open its mouth and begin casting a spell. It's gonna cast blur on itself. There we go. And blur is basically just cloak of displacement for a second level spell, but it takes concentration, so nobody ever uses it. All right, it will pass to Gasp. All right, this Gasp, like, damn it, I want in that circle. So it will first check to see if it can get in. 16, pretty good. It can't. It's going to run around and dash. And then it sees a person that it can interact with. So it'll just move to there, and that'll be its turn. Alright, it'll pass to this other gas. Alright, this gas is going to go for it. Nope. Alright, it's going to run around. Let's see, we got 25, 30. Alright, Eastmark. They're coming. Alright, this one's up. Let's see. None of these gas have any names. Love it. So this gas will try to get into the circle. It definitely can't. In fact, it causes a complication. Arcane Flash. Fun. Alright. Good thing there's no one in this fight that's spellcasting. Alright. It's gonna run and make it to Eastmark, and it will attack Eastmark. Alright, Eastmark, you got a stinky boy here. If you start your turn within 5 feet of gas, you gotta make a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned. And the creature has a pretty thick layout of moves. It can bite you or claw you. It's gonna try and claw you in case it can somehow land a paralysis. However, its claws scrape against your armor, unable to damage you. Alright, and then, let's see, where's the last gas? He's all the way on the other side of the circle. Alright, here we go. He does not get in. He will start the long journey around the circle to try to get to Eastmark. Okay, looks like they control the initiative going into the next round. So they're gonna pass to the Flame Skull. Going once, going twice. Okay, Flame Skull it is. Alright, let's see. Flame Skull. It's already got blur going. Its friends are here. It's still grappled by this thing. And then Eastmark's down on the ground. So it's going to try and soften Eastmark up a bit. So it will just do a Scorching Ray. So it makes 3 attacks against Eastmark. Ooh, a nat 20. So let's see. What sort of terrible fire critical hit effects do you have coming? Do you have any way to mitigate this, Eastmark?
He does not.
Alright, beautiful. Left chesticle. You got a really thick-ass burn scar on your left chest. Burned right through the armor. Seared your flesh against the armor. You're gonna have to peel it away when you're done. It's disgusting. So we can apply that. Here you go. To your sheet. Alright. Let's see. It is rather difficult for you to reattach a limb that's turned to ash. Well, that's good to know. So all you do is have a sick-ass scar. Look like a cool guy. Damn. Alright, I mean, congrats. It'll try and shoot the Scorching Ray at you 2 more times. Alright, that's gonna be, looks like a miss. And a miss. Alright. That is the creature's turn. You've been damaged. You want to steal Eastmark?
Absolutely.
Alright.
We're gonna realize this was a bad decision to come around the side of the
leaving the
scope.
circle? Yeah.
So we're gonna disengage.
Okay.
And we're gonna move.
Alright.
What is that? 20? Yeah, good enough.
Zolati shouts at you, "Your chest is on fire!" And looking down, you do see that you're on your left pec area of your armor is just burning you. It hurts a lot.
Just gives her that smoldering Eastmark stare.
Ooh, nice,
It's
nice.
smoldering.
Smoldering, nice, nice.
And he will bolster her with that smoldering stare, and then he will pass to someone that can do something about these fucking flame skulls.
All right.
This party is
Who's
just
left?
full of hot boys. What the fuck?
Shane, have you gone yet?
No, not since I. No.
Yeah, new round.
Okay, pass to Shane.
All right, Shane Masters.
Okay, I am technically anywhere on Terracomedes,
Yep,
right?
you are all
Okay,
spaces
so,
that Terracomedes is. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna maneuver. Oh, move. There we go. Yeah, I can see the flame skull now.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 2 pot shots at him. I'm still poisoned, so 19 and 16.
Ooh, 16 it'll shield.
Okay, so 19 hits for 17.
All right. Shield it, brings his AC up to 18, and loses his reaction. And let's see that damage. You said 19 for 17?
17 damage, yep.
All right, he takes some of it. He has to make a con save to keep his concentration. He does not. He loses blur. Hey. And that's why you never see anyone use it.
And I will pass to Archimedes.
All right. Archimedes, you're up.
All right. We're actually gonna fly closer.
Okay.
So I've seen that these ghasts are not able to enter into the circle. Do I have an idea of what would happen if they got inside the circle? Like, is this actually the forbidden spell that does stuff or things?
Yeah,
that
they would probably get negative effects, but they would be inside and able to attack your allies and stuff. But yeah, you could swat them in there if you want.
I just don't want to leave anyone else out. That's all. So I am going to descend to about 10 feet.
Okay.
These first 2 are going to be attacking the flame skull that I have.
Okay.
Ooh, that's going to miss.
Okay.
Second one, 20 for 17.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. Oh, for the knowledge of that, was that a bonus action for like a in check?
Yeah, for the recall knowledge, yeah.
Okay. I'll just toss out a Arcana for the bonus action.
All right. Yep, you know that if they are forced into the circle, they will immediately take 5d10 radiant or necrotic, depending on the flavor of the forbidden. So you imagine that this being a swampy area, it could probably go either way.
Okay.
Because the swamp is actually well known for life, even though it has a reputation of death.
All right, he's gonna attack the northern gas with his tail.
Okay.
That's a
Oh my
crit.
god. All right. It's gonna take some. Oh, it explodes.
Oh. Okay, I'll attack the southern gas with the tail. Okay.
Remember that Aghast was the mid-boss of the first dungeon.
It took off Darius' arm.
All right, this one right here.
The southern one.
Southern one. Okay. Yeah, it takes 20 damage.
The gas
Alright.
is what took your arm?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He slashed it off. Yeah, or he
Yeah.
slashed it off. I don't remember which one it was. 20
I think
feet
I
in.
think it was the woman. Yeah. Yeah. And knock it into the forbidden. And see
All
what
right.
happens.
As it is. All right. Roll 5d10 for me. Yes, the will save they were trying to make was less to get in and more to build up the strength of mind to destroy themselves. All right, 23 point. It as you knock it in, it explodes in radiant light and is destroyed.
All right. The experiment went well. He knows not to really get in there because it's going to be bad for him. That was 2 claws on the flame skull, 2 tails. That's it. That's all.
All right.
I will pass it to. Who wants it?
You could try to get Daniel knocked out of his shit.
Yeah, I'll
He's
pass it to Daniel.
fine.
It does occur to you, Trachomedes, that if Daniel's sense of self is what allowed him sort of enter the circle. If he has lost that sense of self, that could be very bad when it comes to this forbidden spell.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. Okay, you'll pass to Daniel. Also,
All right.
there was a will-o-wisp that was just neglected up the top there.
Yeah. It didn't. Oh, yeah. Here you go. 23 for 9. Nice, nice. Okay.
I'm resistant to.
All right, Daniel. Give me a D10 for your confusion. Ooh, an 8. All right. So a couple things happen here, Daniel. One, you completely are out of your gourd on that because a 8 is use an action to make a melee attack roll against a creature within reach. Let's see, I don't think you have a ranged melee attack, so you have no creature within reach. So you don't do anything this turn, but you also kind of lose that sense of being Daniel, and you register to the circle as an undead creature, which is one of the things that is forbade to enter. So give me 5d10, and that is how much radiant damage you would take. And you understand now that this is probably why you and some of the other people from, the temple squad, we might say, don't like going into the circle. You kind of sense this was waiting for you. So 25 radiant damage. All right, you want to do your Bane save, or do you want to do your Confused save first? DC 15 Charisma or DC 15 Intelligence? Ooh, did you lose concentration?
Yep, he is.
All right, so you are for sure a skeleton now. Okay. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, didn't make either of the saves. Oh, my God. All right. Trachomedes, you would see what's happening to Daniel, and, I mean, if he stays in there, he will be destroyed. And I guess Tiernan right here, you don't know maybe 100% what's happening to Daniel, but you do know that the magic of the circle will destroy him if he stays in there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I don't want that. In fact.
All right, Daniel, who do you pass to?
All right, Tiernan, have you gone yet?
No, I can beat you up with some HP.
All right. So actually, we are
pull him out.
We are at time. So I'm gonna do Daniel passing to Tiernan. All right. I'd keep going for a bit, but I have stuff going on like all day today, so I have to head out. All right. So we will stop in round 4. Daniel passing to Tiernan. Daniel is baned and confused. Oh, and we're not playing next week either. Okay. Baned and confused on Daniel. A few undead remain, causing trouble. All right, and you only have one more stone you have to break. You've taken away 66% of Strahd's power and broken his ties to his patron a bit temporarily. Do you want to go for all 3, or do you think that's enough? You're gonna go ahead and.
We're gonna go for all 3.
Gonna go for all 3.
What's our timeline right now? We still got.
Oh, you got time. What is it? 3:46 in the morning. Like. Yeah, Strahd will be back on his feet. This is the 22nd. I keep getting the time.
I think it's like
8 o'clock. All right, at night, right? At 8 o'clock at night. Okay. So
yeah,
you got time. You got time.
Whereas you hear Shane saying, "I'm tired of these MF and ghosts talking about this MF and dragon."
Oh my goodness.
I was thinking that we do the last stone, we take a long rest, and then we head to Castle Ravenloft.
Oh shit.
You'll have to go after the heart.
Are you still planning on teleporting in through the elemental guarded secret teleporter, or are you gonna just a posse helicopter like fly in?
The heart first, or we want to go after the sword first?
I mean the sword. I mean, how useful is the sword going to be? Because we need to power it up.
The sword's going to be useful in that. Hopefully, that'll get us a milestone.
Oh, that's true. Okay,
another boon.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Then yeah, I guess we could probably teleport in. So that would be through the one that's near Kresik.
Okay.
So then, yeah, Yester Hill, then probably fly to Argynvost, take a long rest, then go for the teleporter, then go into the castle, grab the sword, find their way to the tower, destroy the heart, and then I guess face down Strahd if he's still in a coma.
We'll just have 3 brides to and
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 his forces.
yeah, or potentially 4 brides and his major domo, right?
Uh-huh. 4 brides, Rahadim, Cold Shoulders, maybe. Whatever adventuring party Roderick's part of. An army of undead. Yeah, it should be fine.
All right, sounds good. Let's do a quick announcement on Extra Life next weekend. 25 hours of Extra Life. Please hang out on stream. Watch us play. Cheer us on. Donate to charity. 25 hours of Pathfinder. I don't know if it's been done. I don't know if it's been done. Maybe. There's probably people that have done. I don't know if they've ever streamed 25 hours straight of Pathfinder. This might be a world first. All I know is I'm frightened. I am frightened of trying to run Pathfinder for 25 hours straight. Please, if you have the means, donate to make things really hard for the play. I mean, yes, donate to make things even harder for the players. You can assassinate them, you can blow them up, you could spring traps on them, cause summoned monsters to appear, or you could help them out, give them cool buffs and magical abilities that break all of the rules of the Pathfinder system. All the money is going to Children's Miracle Hospital Networks. We've raised, over the past few years, a lot of money. I don't know, it's over $20,000 at this point. We're hoping to raise a lot more money this year. And if you also want to help in other ways, we always need people to help moderate chat, help with donations coming in, and even take over for players who just can't make it to 25 hours. All right. Anyone else have any announcements before we adjourn for 2 weeks? No? All right. I hope you guys have a great week. Great 2 weeks. I hope we have a great Extra Life. And then we will continue this then. Calendar-wise, we've discussed it a few times. I don't mind going into the new year. I think at the pace that you guys are moving, you might be able to finish the campaign before the end of the calendar year. Really just depends on what kind of resistance you run into at Castle Ravenloft and what decisions are made. But yeah, I think it's going to be pretty exciting, one way or the other.
This was number 93, so I think probably
Ooh.
within the 100 to do it.
7 sessions? Oh, okay. That's cool. Let's see, if we're not playing next, we got 10, 17, and 24. And then you got December 1st, December 8th, December 15th.
Oh, don't
I don't know if we'll play on the 22nd or not. 29th. So if we didn't take any days off for the holidays, which normally we do take a weekend off around Christmas, but if we didn't, you would have 8 more sessions before the end of the calendar year if you wanted to try and push through it. But we'll see. I know, at the holidays people like to be able to travel and things like that, and that's always nice. All right, good stuff, guys. I'm gonna run off to the next thing I have to do. I'll be back tonight to run some Mythic Odyssey. They're having a real swell time there as well. They definitely don't have 3.5 years of gameplay that are about to end in a unexcusable TPK, and that'll be the end of our story. Sometimes it's how it ends. Sometimes I can't think of too many books and movies where you were invested for 3.5 years. I guess a show that gets canceled. That's pretty much all I can think of. But I can't think of too many things where and then they all died and the credits start rolling. But oh well. They always do things different over there, so maybe that's That was their plan all along, to break my heart. They catfished me for 3.5 years, and then they're like, "Now we're all gonna die." Good
Playing the
times.
long con there.
Yeah, for real. It's okay. It's it's about the journey, not the destination, I guess. Because they completely fucked the destination on their way out the door, so it's fine. That's okay. Anyways, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for running. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.